Hello everyone, and welcome back to Telione Season 2, Episode 80. In the last episode, we finished off the combat within the Plume's Watch factory against the giant Leviathan snake, the giant flaming wolves, and the creatures in basins that couldn't move to save their lives. After the events of that, our party decided to take a short rest. Lilith, that's the name of the other Dragonborn that is in my world of existence. Lilith had stabbed someone in the back. It's probably Enos, because I like doing damage to the big guy. And snapped out of whatever stasis they were in that had come from the fire gem. Moving back in to the Plume's Watch, you guys saw, once again, the giant portal of some kind that led to where you hope to be the Plane of Fire. Getting closer again, Mr. Giltesh rolled a really low roll and seemingly hurt the feelings of the redhead of Tiamat. You all slowly made your way into the Plane of Fire for the first time. For some of you. Kai, you got to go home. Seeing this grandiose cave filled with all these different kind of gemstones that were melded in and throughout the walls. Waylon took a pee break, in air quotes, trying to harvest some of the stone as you watched the portal shimmer and not like it very much. Continuing out of this cave, you went into a forest where the fog and smog was so dangerous and heavy that it was hard to see even 10 feet ahead of you. Doing multiple checks, moving forward and forward and forward, closer to where Kai believes his tribe once was. Encountering stalker trees and other elemental creatures of some kind. Let me just read out all the text messages that are happening right now during this intro. I'm kidding. Jackson's face is why I said that. You eventually got almost fallen into lava. I'm slowly remembering what happened last time. I did not refresh on anything. But as the ground turned more and more into this dark, black sand of some kind, you started traveling upwards, farther and farther up, following these black, deep sand, almost hitting a trap by Wayland, who saw the trap that was probably a 10-foot pure black glass bear trap of some kind. Maneuvered your way around, exited out from the smog, and saw yourself on an island for the first time. There is no longer that heavy layer of smoke, so you can actually see what's ahead of you. These beautiful... Sorry, I just lost all my train of thought. This is the right island, right? No, I'm on the wrong island of my document. This is the correct one. There isn't much for flora on this island, as it is covered in this dark sand. But you do see these buildings, almost reflective in some points, because they almost look to be made out of this beautiful black volcanic glass. You could almost call it obsidian, but that's not what it is in retrospect. Looking ahead, two people give me perception checks as we get in to Shaletake, one of the islands of Kai's clan.
I swore you just said shell taco.
I wasn't gonna make the joke. I
think you made that joke last time we played, I think. You're like, shell taco? I was like, so close.
So close, actually. So who's rolling?
I got one.
I can do it. Why not?
No, you got it. No, you got it.
You want to do it? You want to do it?
No, you got it.
Okay.
No. No, I'd really rather not, actually.
I'll let you do the next one.
Okay.
You should have rolled. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. What are we rolling for?
Perception.
21.
18.
Okay. The two of you looking out ahead of this crew. Kai, once you finally get a good understanding of where you are on this first island, you are able to look over towards the right of where you had entered, and you see the volcano of the Serentani. on the Valora Island, not too terribly far away, and quite active.
Okay.
Which is a pretty normal state for it, but it's good to know that it hasn't turned off.
Yeah. I kind of just look around. I'm like, all right, everyone, let's be careful. If someone asks you what your name is, tell them, and just be respectful. There is a whole lot of traditions and stuff, but just if you're respectful and you give the respect that's due, you'll be fine. Just don't try to anger people.
Yeah. In the past, you have been to this island several times before, and you usually see people, other fire elementals, moving around. You know that the Nishata Clan that live on this island are very lithe. They're almost like wisps of fire elementals. Very thin in nature and move very quickly. Looking out right now, you maybe see 2 in the next 200 or so feet, when you're used to seeing tens, if not almost 100.
Okay.
They're just kind of going between the buildings.
Are we noticed by anyone, or are they just ignoring us?
You guys are still like the edge. You're not to the main little town yet. You are just on the edge of the main island. So there is still some distance before you get to where all the buildings and stuff are.
Do we know how they feel about people not from the fireplane guy?
I don't know, because usually the only other people that are here are other fire elementals.
There are the rare, what's the fire genie? I had it on the top of my head earlier. Ifrits, yeah. Like, every so often you would see an Ifrit, but it's very rare.
Beyond that, nothing else, I guess. How about, I know the last time I was here and learning and knowing about what I'm aware of, the Nishata Clan, they're just everyone be on their best behavior. Don't anger anyone. And I kind of just, I'm gonna try to talk things out. If you see me get ripped apart, do something. I guess I take the first steps. I try to get someone's attention.
Yeah, a lot of these glass buildings look like homes of some kind. A few of them almost have these like towers coming out of them that have a spiral for them to almost have a little nest above their house to look out. And you do notice, because of your very high passive perception, there's one just sitting up there staring at your troop. Very thin, lithe, but you can still see the very brightness of their eyes. Their extremely thin hands seem to be going underneath where their head would be, kind of cocked to the side, just staring.
I kind of look up and I'm just like, oh, hi, hello.
And this is in Primordial, I would expect.
Yes. So it would sound like grumble.
Rada.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that are the Hamburglar.
Yeah. As you like speak out to them, they disappear. And you just see this going down the spiral as this creature moving at what you could only assume to be 100, maybe 500 feet per round. Not 500, 80 to 100 feet per round. Kind of gets right in front of you, Kai.
Huh. Hello. Long time no see, Kaisa.
Hi, I'm surprised you remembered me. Do they look like someone I've grown up with?
No, you have no recollection of who this could be.
Okay.
They just kind of keep like going around you, almost completely ignoring these humanoid-sized creatures, since you guys are standing about 12 plus feet tall as full elementals in this plane. Like,
as they're kind of spinning around. I'm like, yes, I did kind of grow a little bit. Yeah, I just was trying to was making my way and wanted to see how things were. I've got a lot of news that things weren't good here, so
That's correct. That's very correct. It's not every day you see the dead prince walking.
yeah. It's is that the title I'm
We all thought you
going
were dead.
around?
If you weren't here, you were dead, at least to Ignis.
That I'm not surprised about. What is your name? If you don't mind me asking.
Sena.
Sena. Nice to meet you.
they kind of like almost snake over your shoulder and look over at the rest of you.
What? What is this?
And you all just hear which those that speak
they-
primordial will understand.
Okay, so
Let's go.
I kind of gesture over to them. Sena, Sinaku, I'm sorry, it's been far too long. These are my friends, and I know, I don't look like that. These are my friends, people that I have been traveling with. And they are, I'm escorting them. And as the son of the All Flame, I just wanted to know how serious the situation is.
As you can see by the lack of other Nishata, a lot of us have disbanded.
Disbanded? What happens? Why are you disbanded?
They point an elongated arm over towards the volcano as you see it, and a giant rock just goes shooting off into the distance.
It's not safe to be anywhere around here.
Okay.
Fear
So-
of Ignis. Rightfully so.
Yeah. Where, if your clan left, where are the rest of the Nishata? Are they merged with other clans? Are they?
Oh, no. There's
Free
still
roaming?
there's still a good 20 or so of us. We just like to explore a little bit more now. Explore and hunt some of the other creatures. With Ignis, he's so much more interested in destruction that we want to make sure that we're on par. We don't want him to just outdo us every time.
Okay. It's been a while, but do you know where are the rest of the other clans disbanded as well, or is
Some
it
of
only-
them, yes. We've probably lost a good third of our whole population because of Ignis's wrath.
tantrum? Oh,
If you don't agree, you get ripped into the ground.
well, I don't agree with his ways. Believe it or not, some of the things that he's been doing here have made its way topside.
How do you mean? We're as high up as it goes.
I kind of point to my back and the spines growing along the side and along the wrist and everything. Whatever he's doing to Mount Saratani is affecting me. And I know how he's using it. So we came here to put an end to it.
So be it.
And they go skittering off towards the volcano.
towards the volcano, as in to
They're
let him
going
know?
to tell him, yes.
Hell no. Okay, so do
Should
I?
we kill this person?
Hell no.
Yeah. As I see them going, what's the? How far are they away from me?
Like they're
good
moving
bit.
quickly, and you have pretty high passive insight. Anyone with high passive, even like a medium insight, would know the way that they were speaking. If they're still here, that means that they have faith in Ignis.
Entangle. As they try to go away, I try to cast Entangle on them and run up to them.
17.
Ooh, I think that beats it, right?
Correct.
Are they over 60 feet away?
They're moving quick, so you get 1 round to do something.
Okay, I would like to shoot a crossbow bolt with a wire attached to the end of it, and in my little bag of crossbow trick bolts, and see if I can't stick one of those.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. Let's see. 25.
That'll hit.
Oh wait, my spell DC is 18 actually.
Oh,
Just
no,
check,
I thought it
'cause the
went up.
phylactery. Yeah, it did. So
This is a creature that should not be able to be bound, since it is basically a ghost in of itself. But through the power of this phylactery and you knowing how to combat other elementals, because you know how to stop yourself, you just watch as the vines completely wrap around this creature and almost create this cradle of energy around it.
Interesting.
I kind of gesture everyone else to come out here.
How far away was
And-
everybody? I didn't think they were
How
that
far
far.
was everyone?
Yeah, I thought we were close
Well,
by.
we also don't really know
Yeah, I
what's
thought we were
happening.
like right
I
behind
mean,
them.
I don't speak primordial, so I'm like, Kai, what's happening?
Enos does.
Yeah, I do. And so
I
does
also speak
Goldfish, I think.
primordial.
Yeah.
So was Enos playing translator?
I think
No,
at this point
not
we'd
at
probably
all.
be. I think at this point we would have translated it, and since like they're entangled. We'd like give like a quick overview. I'm just like,
Because everything
he's-
switched very quickly of like, oh, they're just talking, and then all of a sudden, like, oh shit, they are
Like,
turning on us.
in a way, like, if you guys can do insight checks now, but whatever you roll, you'll kind of understand this more. The way they were circling Kai was in a hunter going after prey type movements. They were just like, a weakling has just walked up to me, and a weakling that's supposed to have been dead.
I'll roll for insight. Just to see, but I'm rolling insight not to see how they were moving. Jesus, words are hard. I want to roll insight to see if they know more and are just not saying anything about what's going on. And that insight was a 19.
They're definitely holding something, but it's not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh, what did I just roll?
Is
Hey,
this like
Enoch.
creature of flame is just in this entangled at the moment?
Enos, can you stand behind this grove of vines for a second? If they leave, hack them.
Okay.
Um,
Go around and I'll stand like just straight behind him. Yeah.
I kind of look at them. I know you think I am weak. I know you think I am weak. But, Sanaku, you are beneath me. Tell me what I need to know. As I put the ember spear like through the entangle up to them.
I did underestimate you and your souls that follow you. But you're talking to an executioner. We're not much of a military anymore, Kaisa. We have executioners now, for those that don't follow the rules.
of destruction.
Okay, good to know. However, if I let you go, you'll tell Ignis, correct?
Absolutely. As a loyal follower, I will do whatever he needs. Because I will die
Yeah.
if I don't anyway.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Does this person speak with a mouth, and does that mouth have a tongue?
No.
No? Okay, continue.
All right.
You can
what
put,
an
put a
interesting
sock in it?
I'm
Like,
just waiting for the word.
No. I had a plan, but that plan is no longer applicable.
Can I summon Ember to the side of me? And kind of just have their head like above, like preparing to eat them maybe, or like bite at them. And I want to do an intimidation check. However, I don't know how you want to rule this. Can I use my strength
sure.
as a way to roll for intimidation?
Yeah.
I kind of slam the spear on the ground as Ember kind of walks up beside me. You'll die here if you let that go.
I'll help with that, and like, cause I'm standing behind him, so I'll bring my axe like right up. Does this man have a neck? Like, is there a humanoid body, or is it just a?
So think
Oh.
a spaghetti pasta noodle. That is what is
That's
entangled
what I
right
was
now.
thinking. That is exactly what I was thinking about. Actually, that's why I asked. Okay, so I'm just gonna get as close to like the flaming body that I can see, and just kind of lean in and whisper, obviously in primordial. I suggest you do what he says.
Using strength, that total would be a 16.
You get advantage because of what Enos has done
Okay.
to try and get any better.
We just kill him.
Okay. Total
You probably
20.
will.
They stick their head in Ember's mouth.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
This is far more merciful than what would happen otherwise.
I kind of look and I do feel resistance because Kai isn't fully about just being like supreme leader, but they'll look at them and play face. Then I'll do what I must, and snaps their fingers as Ember will go for that bite.
Ember absorbs Senaku. As the last thing you hear is, "Good luck." You
It's
have,
gonna be a
you have a
long
funny
trip.
feeling that the people that are still around are not going to be your allies.
I wasn't expecting no matter what. Well, we have to keep moving forward. Shame on me for expecting people to change their ways and maybe be a little nicer. But that's old habits have to die, and I need to wisen up. So let's keep moving forward.
You get a free use of Ember's wild shape.
Okay. Word.
Is that for absorbing or for
For literally eating a fire elemental.
word?
Was he
Yeah, I'm not
holding
sure.
on to something because you were like let go or something, and I like zoned out for a second. I was like, what did I miss?
As in, let go of this info. Like, if they blab about something, like
Oh.
if you let this information go, then you will have to die here.
Gotcha. Understood.
Yeah,
No,
and I
I
guess-
feel very little, so I am like kind of standing slightly behind Giltesh, like still watching, but like, this is not fun.
It's a little scary.
Yep.
We
It
need a better
is,
cover story.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought people would have changed with, having a tyrant killing everyone, but it's a good thing to know that they have executioners now. So
Well,
It is a
somebody that-
dog-eat-dog plane, so it isn't
Oh.
quite surprising.
Oh, Ember.
I'm
I
sure
kind
it
of-
doesn't exactly help that you kind of told them to their face what you planned to do. And are there people that just witnessed that happen?
Not
As
not
far
from
as
what
we
you
know.
can tell, but after seeing Sena, they are very thin and hard to see people.
Can I do a specific like investigation check to see if there's anyone who's around that witnessed it?
It would be perception.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Oh, wait. Do I have something? Wait.
Do I have anything on this character sheet? I haven't looked at it in
Guidance.
2 months.
Guidance.
Guidance.
I might be able to use. Let's see. Do I have any of these that do elementals?
As
I think it's
Giltesh's
just a
necklace does a little frill and
Ooh.
casts guidance.
What does that mean? Extra?
You add
Get a
a
D4.
you roll a D4.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay, that's a 17 on the die. Plus 1 is 18. Shit, I gotta find a D4. I'm just gonna do it on here because I can't be bothered to try to find a D4.
Just feel around until something pops here. Hey, yo.
Oh my god.
I like that you AO
The
yourself
D4s
as
are
if it makes
pointy.
sense.
That's gonna be
The
a
D4s
22.
are pointy.
No, I knew what he meant.
It's gonna be a 22, you said?
Yeah. I got a 4 on the guidance.
Let's go.
Nice.
With a 22, looking around into some of the buildings that are nearby, even though they're made out of this glass, they do have windows in some spots, and you see another strand kind of looking out the window, staring at the group of you.
Hi,
Ugh.
we've been spotted.
Is
Yeah.
there truly a purpose to our cover story if everybody's already here to kill anyone who goes against them? I would imagine.
I honestly, I wanted, I don't know, a cover story would have been nice, but also at the same time, I feel like he expects me to show up for some reason. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I can
Eleonora,
touch
give
you
me
up
an
with the
insight.
disguise kit.
How would that work for Genasi?
I
Nat
have
20
stuff.
for a 21.
Ooh.
The
Paper
figure
mache.
you saw, like, they still have eyes. That's really all the details they have to their face. There is a scared look in this one's eyes,
Oh, okay.
Scared as in
just in general.
like can I tell if they're looking at Kai with fear or
It's fear from before you guys even got here.
so they might just be going along with it to not be killed.
Makes sense to me.
Can I
Sounds like
can I try to make eye contact with them? Like maybe step away from Giltesh to like get their attention and just like or I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like a gesture that would be like we can help you. So I guess I'll just like reach my hand towards my amulet and like hold on to it and just like stare at them intently for a second of just like or maybe like open my hands of like we
Like
can
as soon
help.
as you lock eyes with them, they kind of duck down. And
Oh,
it's very childish the way that they're moving.
Meanwhile, I'm asking Kai, so does that mean we have to kill everyone we run into at this point, or?
Kai is in a, I don't want to say weird mental state being here, but I definitely will say that that action on the upper side of the plane, or like on the top of the, if we were not in the fire plane, what would have just happened would have made Kai hesitate a little bit. Down here, it made him hesitate a small amount, but was still eager to do it.
Noted.
so. What's dying down here like?
So funny thing for fire elementals. It's very interesting. Down here, our death is very strange. It's kind of like we go, Monty. If I remember correctly, what we talked about, it was they don't die down here. Their bodies kind of get like recycled more or less. Like it's a
They can die, but it's
Okay.
only really to the hands of another elemental of any kind.
Okay.
They are immortal unless killed by another elemental or denizen of the plane of fire.
Mm. Word.
I am like not paying attention to them at all, and I'm. Oops.
Oh.
I think I
Yeah.
accidentally unplugged my light.
Yeah, we don't need
Um,
power over here. It's now nighttime in the plane of fire. Oxymoron.
I'm just like. Anyway.
Yeah.
Just like kind of zoned out, like have stepped away from the group, and I'm just like almost smiling and trying to get this like what appears to be like maybe a child elemental like to like poke their head up. And I'm just like trying to wave at them and laughing and like I don't know.
It's just a very
I'll
hesitant look.
I'll flutter my like I'll extend my wings. I probably had them tucked in to just like keep them from bumping into anything, but I'll like extend them a little bit and like flutter them.
Yeah, after you start doing that, you see it like you can still see its little hands near the window, but you don't see its head again.
Kai, do you guys have things against like angels?
No, I don't think any specifically. I mean, to be fair, we don't have a lot of Celestials coming down here, or people of Celestial like descent, I guess.
You guys are
so-
scuba divers in a shark tank. It's like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
he doing here?
like they don't know why you would be here, respectfully, because they've never seen something like you before.
I think I just scared a child. And you can like see like visible disappointment on my face of like
You know, I'm fine. It just I want to help these people, and I feel like the best way I can help these people is by taking over and maybe ruling. That's what I think.
Enos, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, cool. I was gonna ask for an insight check on Kai there, but I'll do that. I'm assuming I don't have advantage, right?
No, you do
Yeah,
not see this coming.
Cool, that's what I thought. Still did pretty good. 18?
Thankfully, Kai heard it coming and kind of pushes you out of the way as you see one of the giant rocks coming from Mount Sarutani almost crush Enos. It's a small one. It wouldn't have turned him to paste, but it would have probably made a sizable dent in Enos.
Okay.
I take
I
it
kind-
that he knows you're here.
They might, and I don't care. I need to help them, and I haven't thought about what I'm doing with my father yet and I look at Waylon. What you're saying is working, and I need it. You're right. You've been right. All of you have been right. But I haven't found a way out of the situation, and I've been doing the mental math in my head so many times, and as we've been here and as we've been in other planes, I've been thinking about what I want to do with my father, and I want to take his power instead. I thought about maybe slaying him, if that was even a possibility. But I think I want to dethrone him instead and make sure he's still here, because honestly, I think living through your own suffering and seeing it happen is a punishment way worse than death. And I think he deserves it.
Well, that sounds pretty good. And, you know, we all kill our fathers in our own ways, and this is your way.
I visibly shudder after that.
In the meantime, I think we need to kill that mountain, and then I look at the mountain to
Have
see
you-
if it tries to kill me.
I kind of, instead of saying kill them out, and I'm like, we should go. I don't want any of you to get flattened. And I kind of
I can dodge.
I'll move forward, but Waylon, I do take the poison rapier that I have and stick it into the sheath that you gave me. And like make eye contact with you and be like, I'm locked in. I understand.
I'm locked in.
Good. Let's see how we can do this.
Yeah. And I want to. Do I have to go through this town to get to the Citadel near the volcano?
The way it works is there's basically 4 on the outside and 1 on the inside. Think of like the pips on a 5 dice. That is how the islands work. So the Citadel is in the center of all of the islands.
Word. Then yeah, I guess I'll move through. I guess I'll keep moving forward on the path of
righteousness
to Sarutani.
I knew someone was gonna say it because I wanted to say it too.
Which will start to bring us back into the smog, unless there's anything else we want to do on Shaletake.
Is there commerce here?
Have you pointed out the child?
Yeah.
You're watching a peacock dance happen. Oh, child, look at me.
I kind of gave up after they looked scared, so I kind of turned away so they could observe without feeling like I was staring at them. But I will glance back at them, and I'll just give them a little wave.
Do I notice the child at this point?
Sure.
Do we all notice it?
You see this little tiny piece of spaghetti looking out one of the windows.
I kind of speak.
Spaghetti.
I speak up. Hi. And I take a less threatening voice.
You're about 50 plus feet away.
Yeah. I'll take a couple steps forward, and I'm like, you don't have to run away.
I was told to.
I understand. It's just that I don't know if you know of me, but I am Kaisa, and I'm going to make a change here. I haven't been here for a long time, but I want you to feel safe.
My family was to be safe too.
And you and your family deserves that. So I will do something about it.
They're training me.
They're training you?
Yeah, they want me to be a conduit like my dad.
I kind of go back down memory lane, not for me, but for being aware of some of the Nishata going through their trainings for being conduits or for whatever, and just looking at them. Do you want to be a conduit, little one?
It seems cool.
Okay. I mean, if you want to, then I can't stop you, but remember, you have a choice in your own future.
Trying to look up lore from way too long ago.
I turn to Kai and then common, so this child doesn't hear me. What is a conduit here?
In common, I kind of turn around. Conduits are people who can speak to the mountain, to the volcano, and foresee certain events, kind of.
So is your dad the volcano?
No,
Or he
my mother
resides
is.
in the volcano?
What a great sentence.
No, my Eleonora. It's been a while, but while I was with Shayla, I realized that my father was drawing out the same power that I've been getting recently, with self-actualization and unlearning some stuff. He's been taking it by force because he wasn't born with some of the gifts that I have, and now he is taking that power for himself
From the volcano?
from the volcano. our holy place of worship.
So he looks like you.
He probably looks bigger than me now.
He didn't used to look like you either. He
And
used to be all
and-
fire, like a hulking fiery form.
Mhm.
And the last time you had seen him from the vision you were given by the guy I cannot find the name of to save my life. I knew it started with like an
I
M
know,
or
but I know
something.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, Maldor. Nope, that's the Bone Devil. Fuck me.
Yep.
It was the other one. But he was becoming more stone-like in the last time you had seen him.
Yeah, Eleanor, he's covered in stones like I am.
Do you think we'll make it out of here alive, Kai?
If it comes down to it, I'm going to stay and I want you to leave. All of you.
I mean, I feel like it won't come to that. I think we could handle ourselves pretty well.
But that's to answer your question, hopefully no. And if it gets to that point, I want you all to leave. But enough about the sad stuff. I kind of look back at the kid. I will make a difference. I mean it. In Primordial. And I keep moving forward.
Yeah, kind of do a little bit of a roundabout going away towards this little village up itself. Back down the dark sand into the smog once more, hoping to head in the direction of Selvina. Is that the main one? No. Saritani.
I just said Mount Saritani.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Saritani location. Back into the smog, the visibility starts crushing in and becomes about 10 feet once more. It's probably going to be another 30 minutes to an hour to get there, so I will need someone to make a check. Kai, you can no longer make checks for this day.
What
Okay.
check do you need?
However we describe
It'd be
it.
survival at a higher level or any other creative ways you can think to use skills.
I have a decent survival. If you
got
guys
it.
want me to roll it, I've got a +5.
Go for it.
If you
Go
guys
for
can
it.
buff me in any way.
Wow. If I see you making
Do I
an
have guidance?
attempt,
I don't think I do. I do, actually. Can you double guidance, or is that not allowed?
That is definitely not a thing.
Okay, word.
you can do it though, because you're more from this place. It makes more sense for you to be a guide.
Yeah, I'll give you guidance. You see a small little fire elemental butterfly kind of just swirl around you. Flap its little fire wings.
That's a really good face for
Oh.
me.
That's an 11.
Aw, damn.
Okay.
That +4 is not going to do anything.
I got a +3.
D4,
Like
my
but I rolled a 3 on the die.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So with the guidance,
Well.
it's an 11.
Yeah, damn.
Lovely. Lovely.
Correct.
Put your fighting shoes on, everyone.
Let me just look up a stat block real quick. No particular reason.
Put on your fighting shoes, and also we might have to camp at some point, which also terrifying visual in my brain.
Yeah. You all start moving back through the smog, going down this one island's hill, hoping to find the next island. You see a good amount of these stalker trees again. You get close to eyes open. Follow you as you go past. How did I just roll 37 3 times in a row on D100s? I want someone to explain that one to me. That was pretty
crazy.
cool.
That is a 1 in 1,000 chance. Oh my.
No, it's way higher.
Wait, 1 in 10,000. That's 1 in 10,000.
Yeah, no, I think it's higher than that too, but it's still wild to me. Or at least I did it 2 times in a row, and the first time was also in the 30s. Like, okay. You hear a scattering of rocks going around you, but not hitting any of you. Not close
That's
enough to
cool.
hit. but they do leave this almost like tunnel of visual that you can see up, and you hear up above,
Basil geese.
and you see it goes over one of these plumes and looks directly at the group of you and just lists and goes straight through this tunnel. Straight at
Oh
you guys.
hell. Okay.
But what
You get one round to think about what you're about to do.
I guess since I'm kind of in the front, I guess I just try to knock an arrow real quick and shoot at it.
Go for it.
I don't know what this is.
It's a creature. It's an elemental beast.
It better not be a dragon.
It is not a dragon. It is more of a leviathan vulture.
That's worse.
24 to hit.
That will hit.
Do you want me? Well, because I can do 2 shots per action.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh shit. There we go. The second one is gonna be at 18.
Oh
18
no.
will also hit.
Okay. So.
As it's diving down, I want to take out my I'll have the Ember Staff, and I'll just cast Shillelagh and try to just bonk him on the nose to make him like go away.
That's 14 damage total between.
All this music is so intense. It's not an intense encounter, but this music's going crazy.
How far away is it, you said?
It was probably about 150 feet up, but is approaching at an insane speed. You have a feeling it's not going to stop before it lands. It's going to do a full dive bomb.
Okay. Oh, okay. I can do something. Maybe. Perhaps.
As
So do we have
just takes
do we
two
have an
shots.
action and a bonus action, or just the action?
You get a full turn of stuff that you want to do.
Full turn. Wayland is going to use steady aim and then fire his hand crossbow and for an attack with advantage.
Go for it.
Oh, I just realized. Oh, Shillelagh, I would have to wait until he's right there. I'm just gonna knock an arrow, and with the screecher bow.
Just take a bunch of range shots at it. Let's go.
Yeah, but specifically, can I aim for like its eye to make this thing freak out?
It's a creature made of rock, so you could certainly
Oh,
try.
you're right. Okay.
It still has
If it-
eyes of sorts similar to you that are just red balls of fire.
Word.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Great.
God.
While they're rolling that,
Yes.
if it says slow in my weapon, like in the weapon notes, does that mean I technically only get 1 attack with that weapon for action?
Slow.
Like next to my longbow and my crossbow, they both say slow.
I bet you that's
That might be.
It's the new
New
stuff,
shit.
most likely, yeah. Yeah, so slow is the weapon mastery for it, which you do not have, because we're not using 2024.
Okay, so just ignore that. I
Correct.
didn't know if that meant like I could actually only like use like I get 2 attacks per action, but only with certain weapons. So never mind. I'll just ignore it for now.
Correct. Until if we ever swap over to 2024. That'll have to be a big change.
19 is what I got for the arrow to
Yep,
hit.
19 will hit.
Word.
Does a 15 hit?
It's not going to. As this giant meteor, what were you throwing at it?
I was doing a first level guiding bolt.
Enos, throw me. I'll use my sword.
Oh.
Anything from Enos?
Sure, why not? It's a giant bird made of rock, so this probably won't do anything. But because it's fun, I will take my weapon funnel. Previously, whatever the fuck it was, Windbreaker. And I will turn it on its side and with like a massive swing, create a gust storm. And I'm just trying to like deviate it off its path even a little bit so it
Okay.
doesn't hit us straight on. So I might be aiming for like one of the wings just to kind of, instead of it going straight, just kind of like deviate it as much as I can.
Is it a check I have to make, or are you making an attack?
It doesn't say a check. There is no check. 2 times per day, you can swing the axe in action, create a 15-foot diameter, control tornado with 30 feet of you. Considered rough terrain. Small flying creatures cannot pass through it. Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage when it first enters. There says nothing about a save.
It should have a save of some kind. Actually, no, it wouldn't.
It
doesn't get a save because like, if it's within it, it just gets hit. It's not like I'm gonna ignore the damage. So you spin funnel the weapon that had been enchanted by Queen Sabo herself and by Vrel, and for the first time you see this almost like dark tornado appear in front of this creature, which barrels straight through it. So give me 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's what I thought I was going to go through it. Yeah, that's.
Can I get a wisdom save on the creature because it got hit by the arrow?
13.
Damn, 13 is the wisdom DC, so I'm pretty sure, meets it, beats it, so it doesn't matter. It's all good. So they took, from the arrow, they took 1 plus 5. So yeah, they took 6 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And 4 bludgeoning from me. Not a great throw.
But I will make it do a strength save to see if it deviates. That's a 2 on its roll. So as it goes through, it does hit this tornado that its mass is so much bigger than the tornado, but because this is your first time using it, a lot of the initial magic energy is going into this for you, and it kind of steers off, and it's not really looking at you as it's more of just a meteor coming down. It just lands in between you guys. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yikeroonies.
19.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that
16.
All right.
That's hella cocked.
You guys get +3 to your saves.
Oh, hell yeah. Then that's a 19 then for me.
It's going to be a DC 15
20.
check.
I got a 14.
23.
It's okay. I got a 7.
The +3.
I rolled a 4 and I have a +0 to my dex.
So
I'm not
Eleonora and Giltesh, you both take 11. Kai, Enos, you take 5. Waylon takes 0. And Eleonora and Giltesh are pushed 30 feet away.
Oh shit.
So you just get launched off into the distance. As it lands, is now over top the other 3 people. It is going to take a... Oof. Let me roll a d6 to figure out who I'm going to hit. That's unfortunate. It's going to take a beak attack. That's going to be a 19 to hit you, Kai.
That hits.
I'm improvising everything here. Let's go. You take 9 points of piercing damage, and it is now latched onto you. Its giant beak is going onto your shoulder.
Okay.
And with its second attack, now that it has you grappled, will have advantage. Natural 20.
Ugh.
So that's going to be 17 plus 5, 22 points of slashing damage as it just grabs into your arm, the wings go out, and it just scrapes across your chest. That's going to be its entire turn.
From green to yellow.
And remember, you have that Lich phylactery.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh hell.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
No, because if you die, you die permanently.
No,
We
we're
don't
standing
know.
next to
Yeah,
him.
but you're all around me, so like.
Hey, we don't.
This
we
was an
just got,
assassination attempt.
we just got 30 feet back, so that's all I'm saying.
You did.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Enos is there, so it's
Yeah,
whatever.
Enos and Waylon. So,
Yeah.
top of your guys' round, I need Eleanor and Giltesh to give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit.
Oh.
Welcome to the
Well, at
fire
least
plane.
you still get the +3 guild
Nope,
tag.
you guys are pushed very far away in different directions.
Oh,
Yeah, so we're like 60
Bullshit.
feet away from each other. I
Yeah,
feel
you guys
like.
could not be farther away, actually.
It's okay.
And
I
you
have
guys
a-
are basically considered blind because you are now back in the smog, so you cannot see anything.
11.
7? Okay.
It's okay. I have a
11.
with 11 with a +8. I got a 9.
Damn.
Okay.
I also have a +8.
Everyone can take their turns.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry about us. It's okay.
Do we
Is it
still
still like
Yeah,
holding
everyone can
on
take.
to me?
Yeah, it's grappling you with a part of its attack. So you have to
Okay,
use an
word.
action to break the grapple.
Okay. Instead, hopefully this works.
Oops.
I'm going to. Man, I really hope we don't fight later. We gotta take a long rest somehow in this.
We do.
Anyway,
We
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm dying, so let me do it and save myself potentially, or make this thing get off me. As it's biting and holding on to me, I'm just gonna grab from where it is. And I cast Blight.
Ooh, it's not gonna succeed. It's like a 12, if not a 13, one. This made up stat block in my head.
Yeah. So it takes, what is Blight? 8d.
It should be 88.
8d8. Yeah, 8d8 necrotic. As you see these shadowy black vines kind of emerge through the ground and start lashing and whipping the creature.
Go for it.
Gosh, okay, 14. 20, 26.
Who's gonna go next after Kai?
I was gonna ask, so because we're essentially blind, would it take our entire action economy to try to get back to the group?
You have a
Like, if it
general,
would be,
like you can
in the
hear the
back.
the squawks of this creature, so you know which direction to go. So unless you're scared of falling into a lava pit, you could just go straight there.
Gotcha.
Oh, God.
I didn't know if you would count it as taking like double movement.
No,
Okay. I guess I'll just
after
start
after Kai
trying-
is done, then we'll go. to the
45 points of necrotic damage.
next- That's really
Ooh.
high.
Nice.
Damn, how well did you just roll there?
I rolled a lot of 6s and 8s.
Perfect. I love that answer. 45. Shit. Wow. Okay. I have to do math. My brain is just not nice. That's the funny number.
I'm
just
I'm
add an extra
bad.
0.
I was just about to say that, yeah. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Gonna go ahead and add a couple of zeros.
I already have an idea of how much health this thing's gonna have. Because after Kai's turn, it's gonna take a legendary action to fly by and start flying vertically.
Oh, hell.
Wait, he said it's at the funny number. It has 911 health. That's a lot.
But it's going to use a legendary action to do a free movement, as it's just like just bursting air down to stop Wayland and Enos from taking an attack opportunity. Is going to raise 60 feet with Kai in its arms.
Oh, that's not great.
Goodbye!
I kind of just yell, shoot him down, I'll be fine.
Yeah, and with that, I also need Enos and Wayland to make wisdom saving throws. Eleanor, you were planning on going
Wisdom?
next, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At the beginning of you starting to move on your turn, you get discombobulated and you just hear, "Why'd you kill me? I didn't do anything wrong."
Oh, God.
Do I recognize this voice?
I don't know. That's probably one of the many people you've killed.
I don't know. Just roll a die, I guess.
Does it kind of like stop me in my tracks of like
It's however you want to react to it. It is definitely haunting. I'll give you that.
I'll like pull out. Well, no, I don't know. I'll pull out my dagger because I don't want to pull out my whole sword yet. They're saying like, "Why'd you kill me? Who is this?"
No one ever cared anyway.
Oh my god, you monster!
So what are you doing on your turn?
I guess I just like try to run from it and go back towards the group.
Eleanor, you monster!
Well, you
Emotionally
would have to
traumatized.
stand up, so you only can get about halfway closer. But as this thing is blowing air, the visual area is getting more open, but it's still just at the very edge, so you would have to dash to be able to see it.
Yeah, I'll use a dash to be able to get all the way back to like where we were, and I'll just use that as my full turn.
Okay.
Because I don't think I have anything I could do as a bonus action for our purposes.
Yeah. Who wants to go next?
I rolled a 10. I'll go next.
Okay. You're standing up, watching Kai get pulled away from you, and you hear, "He turned me into ash. He turned me into ash."
Yeah, the crossbow's coming out, and the wire bolts is being put into it, going straight up. Like, I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
Bolt goes out.
As you're looking up, you do see at the edge of your periphery a dwarven man in half-plated armor, just like walking, and just like in utter distress as you take a shot upwards.
Yeah,
Is that the one we flame strike?
Oh,
That's the one you
absolutely,
fucking-
absolutely.
There was nothing left, bro. There's not even a funeral.
I like.
His family thought he
Not
ran
identify the
away.
body. Yeah.
I like how Waylon's response is just womp womp.
I mean, it's like, man, I'm really sorry.
I
man.
didn't do it.
I'm
I
at
did.
work right now. I'm gonna use steady aim as well because I am rolling terribly
And
today.
you're trying to take another bola shot? Is that what you were saying?
The crossbow bolt, and it's got like a little bit of wire coming out of it. So I stick it, I can try to yank down with my -2 strength.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be great.
Let's see. First one's a 13. Second one, I want you to fucking guess what it is. It's also a 13, motherfucker.
I was like, it's
I
really
thought-
weird how the number didn't change.
It's really weird how the number didn't
Yeah,
change.
13 will not hit as this creature's going up and the wind gust is just
Oh.
pushing the arrow back down.
Oh!
Yeah. Who wants to
I'll
go next?
I rolled a 9.
All right. You see a very familiar figure.
Uh-oh.
Actually, that's not true. I'm trying to think. Who's a funny person that you've killed recently?
Funny?
Recently?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of people that Enos has killed. Here's a good
Rat
one.
just shows-
You
Rat just shows
you
up.
see this youngish, dark. You knew her to be this youngish, dark-skinned human that was once with the Stormmain tribe, but was killed by Matronal, the hag. You see Rija just holding her book, kind of just like cradling in a corner, but she's like covered and like dripping in water as if she was drowned, and that's how she died on your hands.
Oh.
When did that happen? Did I miss something?
There's a
That was
whole
the first
thing Val and I did.
Uh-oh.
There was a reason Matronal was on the ship with you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Enos, what are you doing?
I was thinking of the demon underneath the castle. My bad. That's not a
Okay.
hag.
I'm just deal with that later. Just
Y'all are crazy.
compartmentalize, bro. I'm compartmentalizing. Is that
Follow
how
it
you
up,
say
follow
it?
it up.
I look at my stuff and I realize I have no ranged weapons.
You still have the
Throw me
And
tornado.
I'm going to, yeah.
Could I give him
Is it
one
an
of my
action to move
weapons? As like a
It's
reaction.
a bonus action to move it 15 feet.
It's a bonus action. No, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to use Giant Smite to grow.
You are now the same size as Kai.
Perfect. And seeing as I have no ranged weapons, I'm going to pick up Wayland and toss him at.
Yes!
Shot, put him up there. Give me a strength check, Enos, and give me
I
a
just grabbed
acrobatics
Wayland.
check, Wayland.
Oh my god, I've
Just
been waiting
get
for
one, I
somebody
mean,
to
like-
say that.
Bring him down!
I'm just imagining you doing like so many like spins and flips. This is giving like Captain Eli, not Eli,
okay.
Levi from Attack on Titan. Just like the
Yeah.
Jackson.
You said athletics, right?
Bro, I have halfling lucky, okay, and I'm using it. 25.
Use that.
Let's
He
go!
wrote a 1 on his
Let's go.
acrobatics because I was on his page earlier, like, oh, he's a plus 13 to acrobatics. That's why you got a 14. I went, that's not right.
Yeah,
You said
no.
athletics, right?
Yes. And you should have
Okay,
advantage
I don't
because of
think I have
giant smite.
advantage.
Because you get advantage
No,
on all strength checks, right? Or is that just because of
It says
it's
yeah, it
large?
says advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna love hearing this.
God damn it, guys. Roll better.
I
I
got
got
a
a-
5 and a 6
I got a
for a
25, man.
15. I rolled a 15.
Total 40. That's
Plus
not bad.
9 to athletics.
Yeah. Waylon, you go flying up, and you can still see this dwarf at the edge of your periphery as you're just going up at a really fast pace. Your hood is like being really big behind you at this point, and as you get closer to Kai, you just hear from the dwarf as it disappears. It seems like there's a proximity around Kai that stops these visions from happening. As you get about like 10 feet away from Kai, and that's where you'll start your next turn after the giant chicken does something.
Motherfucker! No, I'm at the apex!
Yeah, you're at the apex. You can like almost reach its feet.
I have an idea.
Yep, I bet you do. Giltesh, you also rolled pretty poorly, correct?
I rolled a natural 1 on my wisdom.
Great.
Oh god.
A total of 9, but natural 1.
Trying to think of people
You
that.
see your dad and he hates you.
I don't know my dad. Joke's on
I was
you.
saying, you probably see someone you don't know. Honestly.
It's like the guy from Gravity Falls. It's like
Giltesh, as you are like discombobulated in the fog, you can hear the screeching and the wings flapping nearby. You also hear,
I know.
brother.
Oh hell!
Man, hell.
Damn, that was actually
Man,
rough. Actually,
hell no.
As you almost like, if it was raining, you would feel this like bony wing go over your head right now.
Do I perceive this to be like real, or is it like clearly like this is some kind of like illusion?
You definitely know it's an illusion, but it's there to make you feel like shit.
Okay.
Like it is trying to cover you from this environment, as it believed in you when you killed it.
Oh, brother, I'm sorry. I had to make a choice, and I'm sorry. I don't see them flying away, right?
No, you are about 20 feet into the smoke at this point.
Okay. I'll start making my way. Like I'll take a second to look at this figure.
It only stays in the periphery of your vision, so as you try to look at it, you just see the skeletal wing at the very edge at all times.
Okay. I just start walking back, trying to find my
with
way.
full movement,
Like,
you would just barely be at the edge of the smoke.
Do I see a bird in the sky?
Give me a perception
Nah.
check. You can definitely hear it. It is quite loud.
Oh,
As he's like trying to bite into Kai. You can definitely have a good idea of where it is, but you have no idea that it has Kai and Waylon is up there as well.
Okay, 23
To hit?
to perceive.
Yeah, you have an idea of where it is. You have a pretty good idea. So whatever
Okay.
you do next, we'll see who it hits.
Okay. Well, how far away is it?
It's about 60 feet.
Okay. Then I want it to make a dexterity save.
14.
Fail. So it takes 3d8 radiant damage as I cast Sacred Flame. I kind of like hold on to the necklace as it's still like in its amulet form, and seeing that my brother in the fog, I just silently, like, I don't even say anything. I just kind of hold on to the amulet, shaking just a little bit, and the vulture takes 12 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, you sit in the side as it makes this large screech, and Kai just lets go.
Okay, that's fine.
You're going to be falling 60 feet, which for you in its bigger form is not that far.
Yeah.
But you are now the meteor. I'm gonna make more sets of rolls.
we like cross paths.
I rolled
like,
another
you're going
37.
down, I'm going up.
I cannot tell you what this means. I just rolled another 37.
Okay.
That's your lucky number.
Dude, it is.
Well, no, that's like
it's
actual
wild how many times
statistical
I've rolled it.
anomalies now.
Okay. You keep hearing the volcano go off a little bit more. Nothing seems to happen, but it is an extremely active volcano at this point in time. Bird's turn, because I believe all of you have gone.
Mhm.
As Kai is starting to fall, it sees Waylon is going to take a big attack.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
man.
Just looking up, like, push through a cloud. You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, you're going up the tunnel as it drops him and then just sees you, and it rolls a 14 on its beak as it goes to try and bite with a 14.
Okay, 16, I'm good. I'm
As you are starting to fall back down, it just barely misses you, and it's going to try and take a talon attack against you.
good.
26 to hit.
That one hits.
Like, because it's like a volley.
Reaction, absorb elements.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, wait.
Wait, that stupid book glows a little bit. And
Amazing.
yeah.
You
Does it do
take
elemental?
11 points of slashing damage, and there's no fire damage, so you waste a spell slot.
Yay!
Damn.
Waylon does not know how magic works.
Let's go.
As
Neither do I.
it takes the bite, and then it kind of lunges its whole body and takes this swipe right across your chest and starts pushing you back downwards.
Should have used Blade Ward.
Yeah, you should have. But that's going to be the end of its turn. It's just kind of flying there 60 feet up, kind of confused, and it's been hit by a few things.
Alright. How strong is this thing, like, in terms of raw strength? Like, I feel like this is a strength creature, not a dexterity creature, right?
It has a decent dexterity because it's a bird, but it also made of rock and a meteor, so it is also have a decent strength.
Well, I have advantage on grappling, so...
Grapple it.
Let's see.
yeah.
You're also
Eleonora,
gonna start free-falling.
Giltesh, and Enos need to make wisdom saving throws at the start of the turn.
Okay.
Are we doing, like, any order? Or since I'm in the...
It's whatever order you guys want to be in. It's
Yeah.
a free-for-all initiative because it's a 1v5.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try... Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I got a 27 on my wisdom.
I'm going to pull a metal chain out of my pouch, and I'm going to try to grapple this thing.
Great. Love that for you.
And I have advantage on this. Is grappling an athletics check, or is it a melee attack?
For the one initiating it, it's an athletics check.
Okay, but since I'm already kind of grappled, though.
It just slashed at you. It didn't grab you.
Oh, okay. I thought it was pushing me down. Okay, but athletics check, heard. Okay. First one's a nat 1. Second one.
-1 is so funny to see.
Second one is a 10. Let's see it beat a 10.
Yeah. So as it slashes across you, you start to go
38.
into this fall. You throw out the chain, and the chain is just way too short at this point. As just because it got an 18.
I should have used a whip. Well, I'm falling now.
Yes, you are.
Oh, what the hell? They changed how grapple works?
Yes, I'm ignoring it.
Yeah, I see that.
I guess as I'm falling, I'm going to because it just dropped me like recently.
Correct.
Okay.
You're about halfway
Um,
to the ground before you can like do something.
Okay, halfway to the ground. I was gonna say, if I turned into a giant octopus, would I be able to start strangling this thing?
You would be a little bit too far away for that.
Too far? Okay, that's fine. Then I'll turn into a eagle.
Of giant variety or
turn-
of regular variety?
Ooh. You know what? Giant extra hit points. So yeah, giant eagle.
Yeah. You basically turn into a very similar sized one of the vulture.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use my movement, I guess, is like right before I hit the ground, bird, and then try to like fly in its blind spot, I guess.
Okay. It seems very focused on Waylon right now, so you just kind of get behind it. Waimamo Shinderu. Or whatever
Yeah.
I'd say it is. Yeah, so you just kind of get right behind it, so if it tries to back up, it's going to go straight into you.
That's fine.
Alright. Who wants to go next?
I rolled for my wisdom save. I rolled another natural 1, so 9.
Jesus Christ. We have
Jesus.
that's 4 natural ones between the two of
It's
us.
okay.
Great.
It's okay.
Are you back
Not
in
an
the
attack
center
roll.
with me, though? You do get a +3 now if you're back within...
It'd still
So
be
then-
like a good 20 to 30 feet.
Oh, he
This is a
wouldn't be all the way
huge
back.
distance.
It's okay.
Oh, because he didn't dash.
So another natural 1. You get this sensation that is very bizarre right now, but you feel this cold breath across your neck. Why? Why did we have to suffer
for years and years.
As your brother keeps talking to you.
Don't ask me. Ask our mom.
Mother.
I didn't do that to you.
And for Enos and Eleonora, you see this stony head start to appear out of the smoke behind Giltesh.
Oh.
So we see it.
Yes,
Now
you
it's
see it, but
football.
it lives in his periphery.
Gotcha.
So what do you want to do, Giltesh?
Well, I mean, I can't see it. I've already tried looking around.
If you take one more step forward, you'll be able to see it.
Oh!
Because you're
I
at the
take-
edge of the smoke, so you said to go back into
I
the
take-
into the funnel.
2 steps forward.
Oh, by God.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you walk
I'm
out of the
taking
smoke.
this
Like, Jesus, Enos, you're big.
Technically speaking,
Uh,
Giltesh can't see.
Yes, you can.
But
You always love to remind me of that, huh?
You're just gonna
The
kick me
moment
while
I-
I'm
the
down,
moment-
huh?
The moment I get a little bit of vision back and feel kind of nice, you just gotta be there to punch me down. Okay.
It's also funny because Ian, on the overlay, I could just see the top of your lip.
Oh,
oh,
okay. Sorry. I kind of hunkered down when you're reading. So on my turn, I'll take steps forward. It's like I see the figure like in the fog.
You can, which figure? You're talking about brother, or you're talking
I'm
about...
talking about brother.
Brother still lives in your periphery. You can still see
Okay.
the bony wing sitting above your eye vision.
Okay. I think back to the moment seeing like Kai and Waylon kind of in the air, and when I had to make like, a choice between my brother or them, I chose them. And this moment again, watching them fall and seeing the giant bird with no hesitation, mind you, I go ahead and do another guiding bolt. But I'm gonna do it at 3rd level.
All right, go for it.
Okay. I'm going to use Guided Strike to add a +10 to my roll when I make an attack.
Oh, yeah.
So that makes it a dirty 20.
Yes, that will hit.
Damn.
Because I rolled a 2 + 8. Okay. So
Damn.
the Guiding Bolt at that level is now 66.
Ooh.
I need some more 6s. Yes!
And, like, you can see on this turkey vulture, Leviathan turkey vulture, it does have cracks and stuff going through it. It is starting to leak fire essence.
Excellent.
Excellent.
How does a 24 points of radiant damage
Damn.
look on this thing?
I also leak fire essence.
A bluey.
It is definitely not looking very good at this point. It is in immense pain as you just kind of hit right into one of the cracks and it just like shatters across its entire almost meteor-like chest, and like a chunk of it just falls out,
Oh.
giving a very obvious spot to aim at with the guided bolt.
Excellent. And then with my bonus action, I will do nothing. Actually, nope. Nope, I'm done.
Okay. Enos or Eleonora?
Dude, I can do nothing. You go ahead.
You up for throwing me?
I mean,
It's already not
Whoa.
gone well once.
Whoa,
Okay.
you electric boogaloo, baby.
You can fly!
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
good. So,
Hey,
I'll do it.
depending on how far he throws me, it gives me a boost, and then I can fly the rest of the way. That way, I don't have to dash fly on my turn.
if you
True.
ask nicely.
Okay.
just yeah, I got you.
Please.
All right, athletics and acrobatics checks again. What?
It was horrible. I hated everything. Every second of that.
Throw
Yep,
three
that was
nat ones
great.
tonight.
That's a lot better. That is the 21.
It's because you're not Eleanor. That's why. Let's
I
just
hate
let's
you.
just call it what
I
it
hate
is.
you.
Let's just call it what it is.
Can I roll
What
with
is it?
advantage because I do have my wings?
No.
I got 5.
Damn.
So
So
face plant a bird.
Eleonora didn't take physics in Durantel. Obviously. She worked with many people, yes. Mathematicians was not who she had worked with. Absolutely chocked with the speed of sound. Unfurls the wings too early. Still getting used to the wings. It is a very aggressive halt in the sky. You are 40 feet away from bird. And since you rolled a 27 on your wisdom, the person that was walking up to you, they try to give you a hug and they just disapparate. You know,
Well, it's nice of them to hug somebody that
Roll the
probably ripped their
You rolled
spine
a 3.
out.
Yeah, yeah, I rolled a 3.
Wisdom save. You see Rija looking over to you. Worst chief I've ever seen.
Damn.
Hey, I'm not chief
Damn.
yet. I have you know.
Damn. Okay.
During that
Okay.
time, you were.
Punch that
Technically
ghost. Punch that
speaking,
ghost.
technically speaking,
When
I was
she
standing
died, you
chief.
were chief.
I was standing. All right.
You gotta give a face plant and be like, God!
Stupid ghost.
I was
Bam!
standing.
Bam!
It's kind of like a substitute
What? Palm
teacher.
strike.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'm gonna
go.
fly 10 feet closer, so I'm within 30 feet. I'm gonna use my bonus action to toss my dancing longsword into the air and have it like fly up to the creature. And I'm gonna use it to make an attack.
Go
Or I
for
guess
it.
2 attacks on it.
Yeah, you send out the dancing longsword. It goes right past Waylon, who's in a free fall, and goes straight to the bird.
I got
Not a
Will.
free fall. I'm like,
I got
hey,
him. I got him.
I've got my
Get
arms
ready.
out.
Why do I only
Turn this
have
bird
a
into
+4
KFC.
for this?
Come on. No hands.
So that's gonna be a
2
17 to
feet.
hit on the first one.
Well, you have advantage on the first attack. 17 still hits because of guided bolt. You have advantage.
Oh,
Shoot for the crit.
yeah, no, the second one was a 2. So the first one
Damn.
will hit, and
Yeah.
then I'll take a second sword, and that one doesn't get advantage.
You can take 2 attacks? I don't think that's true. Because
Because
you're now controlling it with your mind.
It just says attacks one creature of your choice. And it says the sword uses your attack roll ability score higher to. So can I only do once?
Yeah, because it's using it as a bonus action,
Oh.
not an action.
That's fine. And then a d8. I don't know.
Dyson and Dyson.
Do you have a name for this creature, or is this something that you already
This
What?
creature?
that you just thought up?
It's a
Yeah.
Leviathan vulture.
I
Okay.
have 3.
3 damage.
Oh, my
A
bad.
what?
3 damage.
Hey, numbers.
Yeah, it's
I've done
almost,
0.
It's almost dead. The 45 damage of Blight really fucked it up.
I've attacked this thing 3 times, and I've
Wait.
missed everyone with advantage.
What does the dancing longsword do again?
It can hover, and I can control where it goes.
Oh, that's right. And okay, because I saw 3 dice rolls there, and I was like, "Whoa, what do you mean?" Okay, I see.
Yeah, I don't know why it rolled 3. But it's fine.
Word.
Oof, no one's within range for it to make an attack with any of its legendary actions.
Womp womp.
Oh, can I use my bonus action to
I'm
move
within
my? 'Cause
30
I can't
feet
do
of it.
shit.
Yeah, but it can't move
I
an
think it-
attack with a legendary.
Yeah, I think it's like a melee.
Yeah, and nothing's
Why
within
not?
range, so it can't even really use. The only thing it can do is fly, but Kai's
To
standing
bite.
over it.
Fight the
Yeah.
sword.
Can I use my bonus
That's
action
actually
to
what it
move
could
the
do.
tornado that's kind of just hovering there?
Yeah. Just try
I
and
wanna
get
move
it
it.
closer.
No. I'm gonna move it closer to us because it also says that smoke and smog anywhere between 10 feet of it is like separated. So I want to move it closer to like where we are, Giltesh and I, the only ones still on the ground, just to make sure like the smog starts to clear, but not close enough where either of us are gonna take damage.
Yeah, easy enough. Just kind of just making a bunch of mess around. with its legendary action, it will use its fly maneuver again and get under Wayland. And then on its turn, because everyone has taken their turns, it's going to attack you, Wayland.
Oh
Aw.
god.
Oh man. Well, now it's like under me, and I could use it to break my fall.
Yeah, it goes under you and it just opens its beak.
Oh hell!
Yes, yes. I'm like gonna. I'm
13.
spidering. 13 doesn't
What?
hit. It
Not you
doesn't hit. I grab the beak. I am like.
Doing the splits.
I guess I'll just take another beak attack since you're just going to sit there and
I'm
take it.
I'm toes on the bottom, fingers on the top, like looking down at it.
Ew.
Like,
Yeah. As it like tries to close down, it just opens its mouth again with a 21 to hit.
this time I like, can I hit one of these and go down the gullet?
Yep. It just crunches on, and then it's going to fly straight into the smog.
Everyone, you see that.
Okay, is it leaving my melee? I guess.
It uses legendary action to get away from your melee.
Okay.
Okay, there is absolutely.
Yeah, it moved
How much
under.
damage? Give me the damage first.
Oh
and
yeah, I guess I should do that. Hiya! And now you're inside of it as well. That's almost max damage.
Ooh.
So 17 points of piercing damage,
Ain't no thing.
and 6 reduced to 3 fire damage as you are now inside the creature, since you are small enough to be eaten.
Don't care. Don't care.
You got a plan?
Oh, I've got 10 plans. All right, in the neck, knife.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. In the inside, these ghosts are still gonna fuck with me.
If you're not near a fire elemental that's a friend, yes. At the
Okay,
start of your turn, you take 11 reduced to 5 fire damage.
I hate you because the roll was an 18. I don't care that the wisdom roll was high, and now I'm not gonna roll high on the attack. Surely the AC does not apply from the inside of this creature.
Well, you are
so
restrained, so you will have a disadvantage.
That's fine. I have. I'll use my bonus action for steady aim to give myself advantage and sacrifice all movement. And
Does that
in
work for
exchange-
melee?
yes,
I think I was pretty sure it did, but I was just like, I just need to read that up.
I will go check with you.
Yeah, just your next attack roll in the current turn.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And the only melee weapon, because I lost my boomerang, I lost my sword. The whip will not get me out of this one. I just produce a very simple dagger and start going in to the neck of this creature,
Give me
the
a flat
inside
roll.
of the throat. Flat roll,
Come on. Come on.
please. 19.
That'll hit.
Yes!
This would be baller if you kill it. It would
Is
be
this
so
a sneak
baller if you
attack?
kill it.
Absolutely.
Is this yes.
No, I was gonna say absolutely not, but I'm trying to.
Not.
You
Fuck
give
that.
yourself advantage by doing steady aim, so you would theoretically get sneak attack because you have advantage, right?
Hell
Exactly.
yeah.
All right,
You have
that's
advantage on the
six-
attack roll.
That's advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, it is advantage on the attack roll. And you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
It doesn't see me. It doesn't think I'm gonna attack. I feel
It
like
doesn't
in the
see
spirit,
you as a threat, so yeah, sure.
I feel like in the spirit of sneak attack, this should apply.
Go for it.
Okay.
Show me some damage.
23 plus 5, 28 damage.
Cool, it had 4 hit points, so how do you want to do this?
I could have just killed it. It would have done. I could have just used a regular
Yeah.
knife. I could have just used a regular knife.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right.
But the visual's
so
gonna be crazy.
from
Fought
the
so hard for that sneak
inside,
attack.
I have no idea how high up we are, and so from the inside, it's just, and then I kind of like jiggle it around. The creature goes limp. Yes. And then I feel the sensation of falling. No.
You know in a car when you hit a ramp a little bit too heavy? You get that immediate feeling in your
Yeah.
stomach as you go, oh.
So how big is this creature compared to me? I assume this is like triple my
Compared to
size.
you, it's basically like a T-Rex compared to you. This is a large
Oh.
creature.
Oh, I was gonna say I would like try to find my way and like stick my hands in where its wings would go,
No.
but that's not gonna work.
No.
You're
absolutely not.
crazy.
You want a kaiju?
This is the size of a small dragon. This is like
Okay.
wyvern-sized creature.
Yeah, head is coming out.
Yeah,
The
you like cut
two,
through the
like,
stone, and you just see the ground approaching very rapidly. Actually, that's not true. You're in smog. You don't see shit.
Can I
Yeah.
try to like? Am I close enough to try to? If I see a arm or whatever, is there any way I can try
The
to pull
thing
him
went
up?
into the smog 60 feet,
I
No one has
crawl.
vision.
I know I sacrificed my movement. I don't know if this is still combat or not. If I still have movement, can I crawl as deep in as I can get to break my fall?
You cut it, and you hear a gulp sound as its last breath. You get sucked into it farther. As the rest of you just hear of something very heavy crash into the distance. Jackson, roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Oh hell!
Oh hell yeah! This is what the game was made for. This is what
And then
Gygax
triple
intended.
it, and you take that much damage.
Okay, I hope it's like I rolled a 93. I hope that's like not.
That's bad. That's very bad,
That's bad.
Jackson.
What do you
That's very bad.
What do you mean? That's Monty. Monty, wait, no, not high is good. High is good.
Hi, no.
What do you know, Monty? Monty
So
Montgomery.
it's less of a crash explosion, more of a sploosh sound.
Ugh.
Oh, lava.
Oh no!
Wah,
I
wah.
can't get to no!
Okay, it's okay.
Time to start rolling.
It's
Try
okay.
to start running.
Dude, I'm inside of a fireproof creature. Like that's
With a
gonna-
hole in it.
With a hole.
You
Okay,
also,
that's
but you also have resistance to fire damage.
I have this has got to buy me some time.
You have some time. You have some time. Figure out what you guys are doing. You guys heard you heard crashes of
We're
it going
running.
through trees, and then a sploosh, which can only be a bad thing in this plane of
Yeah,
existence.
I'm flying over. Yeah, I'm gonna fly over. And then as I fly over, I'll do a quick swap.
Like,
Do
thankfully,
I
with
know?
like, your wings, you are making like pockets to see.
Okay. I'll continue doing that. Do I see the body?
You
Like,
see,
of the
you
Leviathan?
see like the wings at the very edges of
Okay.
this pond.
I'm still gonna try.
It's not a big pond. It's not big by any
You know?
means. A lot of the lava
that's
has been
fine.
displaced, but it is coming back into the hole.
I'm gonna like grab on with my bird talons and fly. I only need a little bit of movement to get him out of there. Like
Yeah.
just from where they landed, just back onto land.
Give me an athletics check. Eleonora, Enos, Giltesh, give me wisdom saving throws.
I'm running towards them as well.
This was fun, and then it
Why?
became so scary. Okay, wait. 17.
Oh, I guess I should also roll another thing. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Waylon, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage from hitting the ground inside this creature.
Wait, I take what?
You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage when you hit the ground.
Okay.
And I have the lava damage for if you end up hitting the lava.
So far, I'm not even worried.
Did I pick him up and crane him?
Yeah. Like, the body is starting to lift out, but it's like this awkward sucking sound of it getting pulled out of still heavy liquid. It's not all the way out, but the wings are just like fully limp on the ground surrounding it. There's enough room where you see a hole in the neck of this creature.
Okay,
Where
then
you
I
just
want
gotta
to
keep pushing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try dash whatever I gotta do to make this happen.
The creature's most of the way out of this little pond. Giltesh, Enos, Eleonora, what are we doing? What are the wisdom saves?
6.
Great.
17.
Okay.
Do we have the +3?
At this point,
No,
yes,
I'm
you
in
could
the
all.
air.
Yeah, Eleanor's flying, so no.
Okay, so then 25.
Yeah, okay. That heartbreaking cold sensation disappears as the heat of the fire plane comes to you once more, which is almost worse, probably, at this point. Like, now you start sweating again, and it's just gross. As you just feel brother disappearing.
What's up, brother?
Man,
What's
it
up,
was-
brother?
I don't know how I didn't expect that.
Um,
But you can
I'm
see
gonna be-
the Kai Eagle just making a giant opening of smog.
yeah, I'm gonna start rushing in that direction.
Kegel, not Kegel. I take that back. Not Kegel. I take that back. I didn't mean it, y'all.
Say like right now. Say like right now.
Wait. Jesus.
Tuesday.
Hey, Enos, you rolled bad again, right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, Rija is like grabbing at your ankle and your movement is halved.
I start arguing with Rija at this point, actually.
And it's like
Like,
cold
okay,
to the
like-
touch. It is very not good.
Yeah. As I'm slowly like walking behind everyone, I'm just like, okay, like technically I wasn't the chief yet. Just kind of like,
Do you not understand the laws of your own place? You take 7 points of cold damage.
Oh, that's not good. cold damage
That's
in the
crazy.
fire plane? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ghostly cold damage. It's different.
I love it. I'm here for it. I love it.
Yeah. This is some crazy lore that I'm throwing at you guys too. I'm excited to talk about this later. But yeah, your movement is halved, so even if you dash, you only make it 40 feet. Eleonora, you go flying with a high check. Nothing seems to happen. You're just getting closer. You're making your own little wind tunnel yourself. We go back to Wayland. What are you doing?
I take the metal chain that failed earlier and I cast rope trick with it.
Okay.
Straight up in the air, 60 feet.
Okay, at the start of your turn, you take 6 reduced to 3 fire damage again.
Okay.
As this
And
creature
another
is still
peanut.
very hot to be in.
Mhm.
As you and disappear.
Good. Yo.
I wouldn't have seen that, would I?
Nope.
Wait, I thought
Okay.
rope trick, it just like it throws the rope in the air and then the rope hangs and then I get to climb it. It doesn't like teleport me. Does
Yeah,
it?
but you make a demi-plane that you can hide in.
Mm-hmm. That's where it's
Yeah.
holding, basically.
Oh,
The rope.
oh.
Yeah, so you
No,
kind of like throw it in
wait.
front of you inside of the creature's intestines and you crawl into it while still inside the creature.
Ew, you're
wait.
in a demi-plane in an intense. That's
No, wait, no.
crazy.
That was not the intention. Never
A
mind.
pocket
Okay.
in a pocket?
A pocket in a
Bam.
pocket.
Wait, that was
Crazy.
not the intention. I need to find the hole and then throw the rope trick hole up after that.
Yeah, thankfully a lot of the
Right.
muscle tension is gone, so you are able
Okay.
to move through it, as uncomfortable as it is,
Yeah.
towards where you had ripped its neck asunder.
Okay. Is there lava spilling through there? Like,
No.
or it's out of the ground?
It's drained at this point. You look out of this wound and you just see this lava pond in front of you. It's about 5
Ugh.
feet in front of you. It is very close.
Yeah, it's just kind of stick the head out. Ugh. And then cast rope trick 60 feet in the air. The chain hangs down and I start climbing it.
Kai, you just see Wayland.
Okay. At that point, I'm just like really working. I'm just like, okay, and then I just drop the creature back into the. And I kind of. Are you in the demi-plane or are you on the rope?
I'm on the rope, like just doing this above the lava.
Then cool. Then I'm gonna grab you with one of these talons, and then I'm gonna go. While I'm flying, I'm looking for people because I know people got stuck in the smog.
At this point, you can basically see everyone. With the amount of wind you kicked up yourself, you can see everyone at this point.
Okay, then I start. Sorry for Waylon in the one claw, just a shake. As I'll land right next to Enos. Since he's stuck.
As you get closer, the apparition of Rijan disappears. We come back surrounding the destroyed body of the Leviathan turkey vulture, with everyone in a tornado kind of regrouping around this small pond of lava that almost took Wayland from us. What do you guys want to do?
I place him down and then I polymorph. That's not that. I unwild shape. That's the one. Just like, Waylon, are you okay? Is everyone okay? Everyone accounted for? All limbs?
Ain't no thing. I'm all right.
Okay.
And then not my blood,
Oh.
something else's blood coming out of.
How's everyone health wise? Like I know we said our numbers, but out of like max health, how are we?
I'm big
We-
chilling. I'm down like
Half.
50.
I'm at half. Around half.
On a scale of 1 to 93, I'm about 24.
It's very specific.
How long
65
would
out
we-
of 105.
How long would we have left until we could take a long rest?
Oof. That's a crazy lore question. Hold on.
Been a long day.
It has been a
Cigarette
long
feels
day.
like a long rest right about now. But no,
Is-
I try to pull a cigarette out, it burns in the thin air.
You gotta get it fast.
having
One
withdrawal.
pull.
I want you to
I'll,
have
um,
like actual withdrawals.
Like, you could probably take a long rest soon. I'll say that.
I
Um,
think that we should find somewhere semi-safe to camp for the night.
Where we are right now, we could either.
I cast
I've-
Mask Cure Wounds, by the way. Y'all
Okay.
keep talking.
I feel like if we stay here, there's a chance of us getting ambushed in the night. If we, because it looks relatively abandoned here, right? Oh, is there an eye? Just
Every so
looking at us?
often there is, yeah. Especially with how much air you guys are giving through wings and now a tornado for the next minute or
Whoever-
so.
Okay.
Whoever wants it gets 18 hit points back.
Word. Can I thorn whip the eye? Just
Go
like
for it.
mind your business. Whoop, shit. Hey,
Is there anywhere we can go where we're far away enough from the falling rocks?
I mean, you could be crushed kind of almost anywhere, but for the
It's another 37.
That's weird. That's spooky.
I think you need to go get a lottery ticket, Monty.
25
37 is one of the
to hit
numbers.
for the thorn whip.
Okay. Roll damage.
Watch this start chasing us or something. That wouldn't be swag. That'd be the opposite. 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Are you trying to thorn
I just
whip
want to
the
poke
eye?
its eye.
Kai, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, hell. Okay. Okay. That is a 19.
Let's see.
A rock lands next to you.
Let's not be here. Let's not be
Yeah,
here.
you say that as the ground underneath you just becomes this like lump of brambles, and you all take 3 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
As the eye is like trying to stay open, but it obviously has a very big cut across it.
The plane itself wants us dead.
I lived here. I understand. I get it entirely. Let's go. Let's try to find a place. Let's just keep moving forward and try to find just somewhere that's not here, and or it maybe is abandoned or something.
Do you know if there's like a cave or something nearby? Probably something with a roof.
I kind of point over to where we left from before. The cave there was a cave back there, and that's where we came out of. Because there wouldn't be any other cave around here, right?
Not any that you remember.
Yeah, not any that I remember. So
Maybe we could make one?
I cast locate cave.
Is the floorware actually like made of stone, or is it
It's
like what?
you know those really bad beaches that are like half stone or really hard sand? That's kind of what this environment is.
Is it like the
Okay.
beaches in Chicago that's just concrete? They just sit out on concrete because they're fucking insane people in Chicago.
Yeah, and they like kind of like chip at the concrete to call it sand. That's kind of what it's like.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, so folks. Waylon
Fuck
doesn't-
Chicago.
I've been to Chicago. I went to the Rock and Roll Museum. It was really good. It was a really good time.
Well, I guess we
But
should
yeah.
start moving.
No, that was
then.
Cleveland.
yeah, I was gonna say I was on that same trip with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what basketball team did I see on the signs? I was like, it was LeBron.
Why
That wasn't the
the hell
Bulls.
is there a rock and roll museum in Cleveland, Ohio?
Hey man, I don't know.
Only
Cavaliers had to do
Yeah.
something in the
Reds
offseason.
getting from them.
But yeah, what are we doing? I got distracted.
Looking for we're gonna keep moving, looking for a place that's either abandoned or not as and with less people.
Okay. Who is going to helm this part of the journey?
Can't be me.
I'll do it. Why not? How do I want to do this? Let me look at my stats. I have absolutely nothing that can help. Can I? Actually, this might help. We're like in it's a forest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of want to use nature. And I want to kind of look at like the forest and see if there's if I can find some sort of either a path or like use the trees as guides as what might like be like a sort of shelter, I guess.
Okay.
Looking at how the trees like grow and are formed around certain areas. Like, is there more trees so it's less likely to get hit by the rocks or something like that in that sense?
Sure.
Sure.
I love the creativity.
Perfect. Hiya! Hell yeah! That's 10.
Nice. Traveling ahead after the short period of time that is the tornado, it disapparates. So you kind of just are blindly leading the charge unless Eleanor is going to flap her wings enough to try and give you a funnel to look through.
Yeah, I'll flap them.
Okay, it just makes you guys more visible. That's the only issue with it. Makes you an easier target if something was to walk in that area. Wow, that was not the sound I meant to make. Caught my own lip.
No, but I love it.
Yeah. Someone let out a steamer.
Yeah.
As the wind is going, Enos, you're looking ahead, trying to gauge the trees. And you notice a few of them, because you are kind of like going on this rounded like side of the island, basically. Because you've made it to where you believe the next island would be. But instead of going up the mound, you're kind of going around the side to see if you can find any safe harbor.
Mm-hmm.
And with this tunnel, you notice that some of the trees, which should be vertical, are at an insane like 60-degree angle, which means at one point either a mudslide or some kind of erosion of the land had come through here to knock the tree over, which gives you an idea that there might be a cave somewhere nearby.
Ooh. Okay. I'll let everyone know. I think there's a cave around here. Let's keep our eye open.
Okay.
You start to notice some trees are just like completely knocked over, and one of them was a stalker tree, and the eye is open, but it is completely glossed over, as it is a dead tree. You can see the tendrils of the roots still going into the mountain, but some of them even seem like they were like insanely singed.
Could I close the eye of the stalker tree?
Sure. You walk up to it. Give me an athletics check.
Because we all know I'm so good at athletics. Oh, that's actually a 23.
Yeah. It closes.
It's more just in like a respectful, like, it's, even though they're really creepy and they might be up to no good, like, so it can fully be at rest.
Yeah, and being this close to it, you do kind of see like symbolic stuff like hidden within the eyelid.
Like maybe magical type things?
Slightly
or-
magical, yes. You do not recognize the components to it, but someone else may.
Hey Kai, have you ever looked at these stalker trees up close? They've got some like runic drawings on them.
I haven't been too close. I've seen them, but yeah, I'll take a look at it. Yeah.
Give me an
Or,
Arcana
yeah.
check. The DC is really
Yeah.
low.
Runes too.
Word.
Well, this
Come
is
on,
happening.
Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kind of
Okay.
walk over to Enos.
18.
Give me a second. It'd say Enos, I've been wondering, what kind of bird would potentially, I don't know, stick to like our clothing, you know?
Stick to our clothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm a Velcro. I'm trying. It's been a rough day today, and I'm trying to have some lightheartedness.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That was.
Anyways, sorry.
Velcro.
That was good. Did you read that somewhere?
No, came up with it myself.
The previous
Very
intelligence is
good.
showing.
Listen.
Yeah. Human intelligence, but the awkwardness explains the -1 charisma.
You see the runes that would typically be known in the primordial language for scrying. So that's why they are called stalker trees.
Eleanor, these trees, the symbols that are on the eye, they're for the scrying spell.
Does that mean they're always being scryed through, or like
Someone's scrying through them.
we might be in a lot of trouble?
Yeah, but it doesn't change our goal. It doesn't change my goal, at least.
Yeah, I figured they already knew we were here when the rocks kept falling around us.
Yeah.
A little targeted. It just feels a little targeted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling a lot of D100s back here. I just want you guys to know that.
Guys, stop.
Right.
But
You start to follow this path a little bit more, and you can see where it was once magma, but it actually has cooled, which is an interesting development as well in the plane of fire.
Mm-hmm.
And following this more like hard stone up towards an area, you find a dead vent that would be attached to Mount Sarantani.
Interesting.
At one point, lava did flow through here into the area below. Whether it was when Kai was here, or it's a newer event and then closed itself and it's frozen solid.
Climate
Okay.
change.
Even in the fire plane, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's do something about
that's
it.
crazy.
We need a
I
Red
think
New Deal.
This is a.
But like gauging this vent that you are seeing in front of you, it may be your best option for a long rest, but there is also the possibility of the vent opening.
Okay. If this might be our best bet, but there's a chance that lava might come through, or magma might come through. So, do we want to take it, or do we want to keep moving?
I mean, surely there'll be some kind of warning that lava might start flowing through it to give us time to get out, right?
Yeah, and I think as long as one of us stays watch, we'll be fine.
Okay.
We all just die in our sleep.
Dude, it would save me
yeah,
it would
for
save me
sure.
so much time. You have
Hey,
no
I love
idea.
I have a feeling it would burp first when it reopens to release all the gas.
That's
And
so much worse. You'll die from something that you can't reduce damage from first.
Carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah.
burning hot gas.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was just Enos.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn. Enos be
So-
farting.
You clamber into this cave. It can barely fit you, Kai. Like, that is the tightness of this cave. You head on in. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to stall this episode
Notice which
so hard.
two. Notice which two are laughing. I just want to put that out there.
I could have made it a lot worse, but I chose not to.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and take a long
Anyway.
rest here?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, if we get... Well, to be honest, if the volcano happens, I'll still take a bunch of damage, but just know it's yours.
We'll be fine.
Oh, so we're fucked. Okay.
We'll
I'll
be
be
fine. I'll take first watch.
Let's put Kai furthest into the vent. That way, if anything happens, we won't get stuck behind him trying to get out and block the lava.
What do you mean? All these rocks back here? What do you mean?
You're basically immune to fire, aren't you, at this point?
No, resistant. But if I had all my spells, I could take a spell that makes me immune, but not right now.
Let's go, Mimis.
Anyone else joining Enos for the first watch?
Gilta's just tired.
I have no cigarettes, and so why would I stay up any longer? Why would I be conscious if there are no cigarettes to satiate me?
Things are big awkward between Enos and Eleanor right now, so she'll probably lay down and not fall asleep for a little bit, but doesn't volunteer to take watch with Enos.
Then yeah, I'll take it with Enos then.
Okay.
Is that fine? I could take it by myself.
No, I want to
no
take
big.
it with you.
All right. Give me perception checks and let me know what you want to do during this watch.
Sit down, Catherine.
Ooh, natural 20, baby. Or 24 total.
For perception, that is a 18.
All right. Thankfully, during your watch, you do not smell any bad gas coming from further in the vent. Let me do something. Okay. You do hear rumbles every so often, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Also during the watch, sorry, just real quick.
You're good.
I want to unattune from Funnel, and I'm going to reattune to Earth Shatter, because I cannot use its ability if I'm not attuned to it, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Cool. So I will reattune to Earth Shatter, because that's probably going to be a lot more helpful than a shitty little tornado.
It's a cool tornado.
No, it is. It's just that, in this scenario specifically, the ways that I would use it are not going to be helpful.
Yeah.
Because if I put it on top of the magma, it can pick up theoretically pick up the magma and create a fire tornado. But
cool.
That's not gonna work here.
Yeah.
Where everyone's immune to fire. Because it literally says the more shrapnel there is in the area, the more damage there can be. But here it's not gonna be as helpful. So I'm just gonna unattune to that and reattune to Earth Shatter.
Perfect.
You were saying?
Yeah. Sometime during the watch, Kai just gets a little not uncomfortable, but just there's just a moment of time that passes. Enos, do you remember that conversation we had forever ago about what is a difference between a warrior and a monster?
I remember.
For the longest time, after we had that conversation, I felt good. I felt good, confident, strong. I was like, wow, I feel like a warrior. And then, I don't know, with everything that's been happening, it feels like the line is blurred, because I feel like we make choices, but the choices we make, other people see as monstrous, but other people see it as valiant. I just don't understand, and especially now that I'm here and I'm look, I feel like their scale of measurement between soldier and monster is different than our metric. So I'm just a little lost. I ripped someone's head off with Ember, which, don't get me wrong, I thought it was kind of cool. But at the same time, there was definitely a moment where I was like, did I go too far? I don't know. I don't know.
I think in this time that we've been together and everything that we've been through, we've all changed a lot. I've made mistakes that I'm not very proud of. I mean, I don't know if I told you this, but something that kind of still weighs down on me is I basically murdered Waikia in the Underdark.
Oh, the nice boat lady who loves her boat.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of why she is the way she is. I guess when she came back, she didn't come back fully.
Okay, that explains
Um,
the like. I don't want to say airheadedness, but like the not being able to focus.
yeah, I mean, she was tied down, basically unable to defend herself, and we made a choice as a group. I have a feeling maybe if you were there, we would have made a different choice, but it was a bad time, and yeah, we've made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
And even I myself consider that not to be one of our best moments. We have regrets, but we push through that and we learn. We believe, we try to be better because of those mistakes and try to not make the same ones.
So I don't know how to describe it, but when I'm down here, I feel different. I look different. I feel I'm different here. Um, I I feel more confident. I feel strong. I don't know. I think about since you told me something, I'll tell you something. When I was training with Shayla, I talked about it a little, but not in great detail. Um, I noticed that's when I first had these changes. What you described as elemental puberty. No, I was just the something mentally isn't there for me. And that's why I'm not like um that's why I wasn't as built developed as other elementals. Um and I think it might have to do with self-hatred, it might have to do with how I viewed myself. I'm still piecing that through. But while I was training with Shayla, um I kind of got very overwhelmed and I lashed out at her. And I kind of lost control for a second, and said a lot of mean, nasty things that I don't mean or say. And I lost consciousness. And then when I woke up, Shayla had an arrow in my chest, and I was covered in thorns and vines. She was okay, but she definitely was burned and singed in multiple places. Um, and then she told me that I started saying and spouting the word all flame, and that kind of connected the dots for me. And you see like a little two fire bolts kind of just touch as they do that. I was definitely controlled by my father for a little. And it feels weird now that I'm back here. I feel angry. Not like not like I want to like kill things, but I feel like that limiter that I had and like choices, I don't feel like it's here for me here. It almost felt like an impulse to make Ember eat that person's head. And it scares me a little bit. That was a
This
lot.
guy's-
No,
you
that
know,
was a lot. I'm so. I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
so. Um.
Enos just kind of sits there and thinks for a second. Okay, have you ever wondered what your father wants
From me.
in general?
Oh, mass destruction. People ruling. I mean, people submitting under him. Um. Unyielding loyalty. Domination.
And where do you fall into all that?
I don't know. I just know at a young age, I didn't want what he was offering to me. He had this methodology, not methodology, he had this ideology that he wanted me to submit under of conquering, burning, and flattening everything in my path and taking it for myself and taking it. And I didn't want that. I thought it just didn't feel right to me. And I basically was socially exiled. Like, I grew up with people and they bullied me because I didn't fight as hard as they did, or I didn't. Man, I just wanted to go into the caves and play with flowers and look at, like, I was more interested in nature, and they were more interested in strength and submission of people. And then it all kind of just lined it up perfectly. There was some sort of battle that was happening with my people, and through the commotion or whatever, I kind of was just already near the cave that I hung around anyway. Then I was attacked in that cave, and I was pushed into the portal that we, funny enough, came out of. And that's how I got to the material plane. But if I had to guess, I think my father wants more of, and I kind of put my hand out, and I make like the rock shift around and make my hand big in front of Enos, and then kind of move it as it becomes like a huger arm, and then return it back to normal. I think he wants the power that I was birthed with through Mount Saratani to make him even bigger. And he already is siphoning it now. I feel like he wants all of it.
I think at the end of the day, you said it yourself, these are your people. So it's up to you. We could run away and never look back. If he's trying to get your power, then why bring it to him? But like you said, these are your people. If you want to save them, then there's things that you have to do.
Enos, I experienced what you had to deal with with your tribe, with your family, and I felt homesick in the worst way. I just was reminded of all the people, the people that don't like me, and that's why I'm here. The elementals here don't like me, but one of them reached out to me in a dream and told me how bad it was. Said that I had to save them, and I was reluctant. I originally said, "Why do I have to? Why is it me?" And they didn't give me a reason. They more or less begged for my help, and it's the right thing to do. But also, I don't know. I want to make sure that the people who are like me in the fire plane, if they exist, have the ability to exist. And it's the right thing to do. So that's why I'm here.
Well, I think you have your answer then. Fight for that. For them. For those people that are like you, that are hiding, and that don't have the strength to go and fight like we are going to do.
Yeah.
Because it's like the fire plane is like any other plane world. You have good people, you have bad people. At the end of the day, I feel like just because in this moment there seems to be more bad, that doesn't mean that there is no good.
Yeah, I know. And like, I don't know. The reason why I've gotten bigger is because all through perspective, the moment I started realizing that the strength that was given to me isn't a burden and that I'm not what my brain tells me that I am, that I started feeling better. And like, obviously some days are worse than others, but this is the best I've felt in a while. Minus like ripping off someone's head. I mean, like, let's calm down, but
Right, of course.
yeah. Maybe I felt a little too good. Maybe I felt a little too good, but yeah.
Power is a little, sometimes power can drive us a little crazy, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just concerned. I don't know. I don't want to fall and become the thing I never want. That's just what I've been thinking about.
I think you have something your dad doesn't. Us.
Oh, you see, I got a point to. I was like, French. It was like, oh, but yeah.
Yeah. If you jump over that edge, we can. We'll do our best to drag you back.
Yeah, That's cool. I appreciate it. I do. All right. We're gonna fight a mountain at some point. I just want that to be known to you. Like, probably we're gonna fight a mountain. Like, I don't know how much my father has grown in overall mass and size. So we might be fighting someone who is the size of a mountain.
Cool. I mean, I can get as big as you, maybe a little bit taller than you at this moment, but like, that's about all I can do.
Yeah. Ah.
Height
I'm
contest.
scared.
Hey, yo.
But no, I appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you.
Yeah. As this
And
watch is happening, I need the other three to make a d20 roll.
Oh shit.
The other three? Does that mean
everyone that's
Nine.
asleep?
Nine.
Oh, okay.
Just a straight d20?
Yep, just a straight d20.
Natural 20.
Oh.
The only of the day. The only thing above 18 today.
Fuck you.
You also got a nat 20?
I got a 15.
Giltash. This is not a very comfortable night of sleep for you.
Riz. These days.
Riz.
During your night of rest,
Mm-hmm.
you feel this tug. Just like from a point in you that you didn't really understand was there before. I would say like a tug on the heartstring, but that's not what this is. You try to open your eyes, and you actually can. Your eyes are there. And you see your body getting farther and farther away.
Oh boy.
Where'd you go?
Hello?
You're gone from Telione?
Do I recognize the voice?
You do. You've heard her in recent memory one other time. You would know it to be one of the children of the Tansian family.
Mm-hmm.
And by God, I should know her name.
Yeah, I'm on my new laptop, so I do not have any of my notes.
Where?
Not Sonia, the other one of the
Yeah.
twins.
Yeah, the other
It's the twin.
she's blind.
They
I
are
think.
Vimrith?
Yeah,
Vimrith?
it's Vimrith. Vimrith, that is correct.
Yup, look at you.
I think it starts with a C.
That'd be
Okay.
Clavlena that you were thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Vimrith,
Vimrith is a
the
twin.
dour of the two twins, trying to pull you back to the material plane.
Oh.
It's just like talking. Where'd you go?
I believe we went and left from the material plane. Yeah, we're somewhere else.
Do you need help?
What are you offering?
I don't know. I could feel you and your friends disappearing. And I caught you at the right time. Anything
Well-
I can impart wisdom. That's all I can really give.
Well, I know one of my companions were going to meet their family. And we're really looking for a way to potentially not kill them. And I don't. It's kind of undecided, but it's not up to us. But even if we wanted to save them, we don't know how. So,
Mhm.
hoping maybe you would know something.
As you keep seeing yourself get pulled farther and farther away from your body, you see these hands kind of start to wrap around the body you do not have control of. Your body starts to convulse.
Ooh,
and-
can I ask?
Hmm?
I was like, can I ask what you're doing there?
That's not me. I'm doing nothing.
Oh. Okay, that's fine.
And you see the amulet start to lift off of your body.
Mhm.
It starts to glow, and you see the face of your teacher. Blood
Oh.
dripping from her eyes. She seems like she's in some sort of stasis, but it's killing her.
Oh,
And then you wake up.
okay.
Was it a dream? A nightmare? Was it real? You're not really sure. Eleonora,
Oh,
you also don't sleep very well.
I've been sitting on this text message I'm sending right now.
You're resending it?
No, I pulled up.
That's crazy. That's insane.
I pulled up a text message I found a long time ago, and I wanted to send it, but I knew it wasn't a good time, so I did it after my image, out of my vision,
That's crazy.
just to break the tension a little bit.
Yeah.
For the chat, it's a gif of somebody turning from a werewolf in Twilight back into a human, but like in a morph suit, and it says Kai dropping out of wild shape.
It's the seed.
Not me anamorphing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue.
Come on.
Eleonora, you seem like you're having a dream of some kind. You felt this feeling once before. Falling. Crack. Unable to move. You're just looking up towards a blank sky ahead of you. And you hear the sound of something crawling towards you.
Ugh.
you are completely paralyzed from hitting the ground. You are unable to move your head as you just hear this sucking sound getting closer and closer. Grabs on to your ankle. It's a humanoid hand. But it almost has this slickness to it, as if it's covered in a viscous liquid. Oil, blood, other liquids. It just grabs on. It just keeps climbing over and past you. And it starts to go only halfway over your body. And then it stops. And you see this mangled face go over your head. It is the face of your mother. Hair just kind of dripping in sweat and blood over your face. As she collapses on your chest. And then you wake up.
Sleep paralysis go crazy.
Sleep paralysis is so crazy.
This is why I sent the gift. Look at that. Be happy. Be happy.
You guys had a break from Eleanor's screams for a while.
Just throw up a silence. Throw up a silence.
We're
There you
ending
go.
that streak.
Yeah.
She definitely screams, like bolts up, like, oh, and then like, just like.
Wayland.
Oh shit! 3 for 3.
You go through the night perfully fine.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
let's
saying.
go, baby.
Natural 20.
What? Only
Natural
ghosts in the
20,
house
baby.
right now.
5-4. Stand on my money. 6-6.
So who's going to take the next watch?
I guess me, because I'm not going back.
Yeah, you're not going to sleep, Bestie. You will not.
I'm trying to think about what Guilt Touch would do.
Find another meme.
Yeah. Guess when my time to do something. Let's watch. I feel like Giltesh would stay awake, but more of just kind of lying there, staring up into the roof of this cave, this vent. I don't know how productive they would be in a watch, but like they are conscious, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
As they're switching off shifts, Eleanor's like, I'm visibly shaken, and even though things have been kind of awkward, like I'll make really like prolonged eye contact with him as they switch to like as he lays down to go to bed. Then she's setting up to like keep watch. Stella is my sleep paralysis demon right now. She's like making creepy noises and it's freaking me out.
Yeah. So if you guys want to give perception checks, go for it.
Oh my god.
14.
Okay.
18.
All right. Kai and Enos. Actually, no, just Enos. Kai doesn't have this effect.
Wag.
Roll a d20 for me, Enos.
Oh, 18.
Okay. Anything that you guys want to do, Eleonora and Giltesh? Giltesh kind of said he was just going to kind of lay there for the rest of the time.
Yeah, I'm just very much just kind of like a well, damn. Just kind of thinking about everything.
Well, damn.
I feel like I like kind of can tell that Giltesh and I are in space right now. So just like, I won't say anything because I don't want to like disturb him, make him talk. But I'll just like maybe like, I don't know. I don't feel like you're walking around the room, but I'll just kind of place my hand gently to like get your attention for a second, and I'll just look at you and just give a slight nod of like, I understand, and just like sigh really heavily, and just like of like, this sucks, but we're not alone.
You might have to project a little bit more, because you did cut out a little bit there, but we got the premise.
This sucks, but we're not alone.
Dun 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 dun. This summer.
Pee pee poo poo.
Pee pee poo poo 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Shwa pee pee.
Yeah, just kind of that acknowledgement. I'll kind of throw up since you're just kind of lying there. I will also throw up the minor illusion to give myself eyes, so it's not horribly horrific to look at. But
Skill touch.
Yeah.
You don't have to put your eyes up.
yeah, I just trying to figure things out, you know. So I don't know. You kind of woke up screaming, so I imagine you saw something as well.
You haven't been with us for I mean, you have been with us for very long. But I don't... The waking up screaming is kind of a I just was gone for a long time, so you probably forgot or didn't experience a lot of it. But yeah, no. And then not being able to tell if they're visions or nightmares is just a whole nother ballgame. So there's
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, there's something that you clearly see that frightens you, or is some bit traumatic. You woke up screaming, "Mom!" That's not a very common thing for people to do.
That's true. At least it wasn't
Fair-
your mom.
Fair enough. Well, yeah.
I'm
it was
sorry.
really.
I'm trying to deflect, and I don't know how. And I heard someone in the celestial realm say that, and I don't really know what it means. But people laughed, and I thought maybe it was funny. So
It's nice to know that the angels have jokes, but I don't know. I don't.
most of them are just people who have already died.
They're
so...
very generational jokes.
Okay, let's go. The original joke. Ugh. But I don't know. I don't feel like there's a need. Obviously, you can do whatever you choose to do, but I hope you kind of understand that you don't have to deflect. There's no reason to. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but clearly, at least with you and I kind of look over to Waylon, just like sound asleep. I was like, clearly, me and you have things going on.
I had one for Waylon too. I was upset.
But
We're never gonna find out.
Correct.
It's your dad. He killed your
there's
dad.
I never killed anybody. Well, I mean,
guys, stop saying that.
I've killed people, but not my dad.
But I feel that deflecting only does more harm. So if you want to continue to do that, you by all means have the option. But the only way to move forward is, to discuss and grow and become something more.
I don't know. I'm at the point where there's too much to try to think through or deal with. And if I acknowledge any of it, it's all gonna come crashing down. And I can't. I already jeopardized our family because I couldn't deal with the death of my father. And now that there's everything else, I'm scared that I'll fall back into that path. And the stakes are much higher now. So it's either deflect and keep moving or risk drowning in all of it.
Well, if kind of what I was going about is if you do open up and you begin to drown, we're there to throw a life preserver. It's a bit the longer you take to not open up about it, the more it does become. So if you want that to not be so frightening, talking about it and discussing what bothers you is how you kind of start scooping out some of the water.
But where do you even begin?
Slowly talking about the most recent thing and trying to understand, let me say that, because this is no easy task. Don't get me wrong, but the the most recent thing, and then kind of work your way back from there until eventually you find out what kind of caused all of it.
Well, when a mommy and a daddy love each other. Sorry, I'm deflecting again.
Yeah,
That
it's
was pretty
okay.
funny.
It's I don't even know who my mom and dad are really. I know my mom, but like, I don't know a father, so I can't look at this camera right now. um, but things like that take time, and the longer you wait to do it, the longer it takes to unpack it.
I really don't want to die again.
Ooh, I don't think any of us really want to.
But there's no way to describe that moment of just hanging. And there's just nothing. It's not dark, it's not light, it's just nothing. Not knowing if I'll make it to the Celestial Gate now. Not knowing if I'll be brought back. Or if I'll be brought back, but part of my soul will be lost. And I've had to go through that twice now. Not knowing if I was going to come back. Not knowing if I was going to with you and with Kai after our argument, and Enos with my dad. I had to watch him die, and then he watched me die. And somehow I'm more scared of it now ever.
There's a lot more to lose, so that makes sense.
And now there might not even be a Celestial Gate for me to go back to. And I have no way of knowing what's going on. So there's that.
Do you care to elaborate on that, or?
Well, you know how Waylon joked, or someone joked earlier about the actual plane of hell has broken into the Celestial Gate.
Celestial plane.
Celestial plane, sorry. That's what I meant.
The gates are the teleporters in the Celestial.
That's right.
plane.
They broke through the Celestial Gate to get into the plane.
Okay.
And that's part of what I was helping my dad with.
Oh,
But
I see.
by the time I left, I was not sure of the state of things.
Yikes.
Yikes!
Well,
Waylon's internal monologue while asleep. Ooh.
well,
He was awake the whole time.
It's the withdrawal.
I mean, if to be perfectly honest with you, I didn't think I'd be going to the Celestial Plane when I died, finding out that, Mother's kind of evil dragon. So, I can't share, evil is situational. Morality is circular.
I actually didn't ask if it was based on like a morality
Secular.
system, or if it was just that you were tied to hell or you sold your soul to a demon. If that makes you feel any better.
You're gonna say that one more time.
It's so funny to think about it. It cut off. It's like, actually, I didn't ask.
Yeah. Let me stop you right there. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think it was based on a morality system. I think it was more just the Celestial Plane was the default, unless you'd sold your soul to like a demon or something.
Oh, well, that's good to
Or
know.
you just really wanted to go to the Nine Hells.
Yeah, I would rather not go there. It's a nice thought to think that I could go to the Celestial Plane. But we're here in the fire plane, and we're kind of dealing with the threats way beyond our levels. I don't see why we couldn't also try to do something more with the whole hell's breaking into the celestial plane. Doesn't sound good. Unless, did you solve that with your dad, or is that still an ongoing thing?
Well, we were trying to, and then we were all basically gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
And then Varanestra brought us back to Elbas Temple, and then we fought Varanestra, and then that's when I died again, and it was just really bad, and so yeah. But then at the end of the day, Elbaf was saved.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot, but yeah, no, we didn't address that. I mean, I'm sure with all the powerful deities that they'd figure it out, but
Well, if not, it gives us a better reason to kind of make it through this and maybe see if we can do something about that. Because I think we would all like to know where we're going after we die. So if there's no celestial plane, that doesn't sound like a good thing. But yeah, I just don't be afraid to open up a little bit into what's going on in here, because it's not good to hold on to it.
Iltesh, can I ask for a favor?
Of course.
I really just need a hug.
Oh, okay. And I kind of set up a little bit and kind of scoot up, and then I'm long arms. Hug.
Ew.
Leave word for Jesus. It's very subtle and very quiet, but you can feel the little bit of a shuddering of there are a few tears shed for a moment of like trying to like do what you said of like try to let some of it go.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see the evaporation steam next to your amulet.
I'll just pull back and be like, that was a very strange sensation.
My eyes are burning.
Yeah, sorry about that. My eyes. But no, just whenever you need to, just make sure you do it, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Let's go over to Enos real quick.
Yeah.
While the cat's
Oh, God.
playing in the background.
Ember, get down.
I'm just trying to find a good place to curl up, sorry. Enos, you do not sleep very well during this night.
Oh god.
Even with an 18, you do not sleep very well.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's almost like there's a 10 or 5% chance of succeeding. You can't tell if this is a dream or a future reality, but you kind of sit up, feel the ground around you. You have your weapons. The only thing missing... Where are my friends? Where are the fellow Sunbringers or named TBD? They're nowhere nearby. But you do see something ahead of you. A rather large figure. But the way that they look is very hard to tell because they're superimposed over something burning on the other side of them. Tall, muscular figure. What's in their hands? Give me a perception check. In this drowsy state that you're in.
Close. That's a 16.
Is it a flail? No. A flail has only one chain going to the ball. They're holding heads. They're approaching you. The figure comes back into a more reasonable light, and you see Alistair. 2 bodies on his shoulder. Your father's head in one hand, your mother's in the other. Throws them to you. Takes out his sword. And goes for your neck as you wake up. The 2 bodies on his shoulder were Aubrey Masterflower and Wakia. Was it a dream? Was it a nightmare? Was it a tell of what is to come? You are unsure, but you all get a long rest. I need everyone. I need Eleonora, Enos, Giltesh, and Wayland to give me another D20 roll.
I would wake up.
We
swinging.
wake up. I was gonna say we wake up to lava just start pouring in or something. We're just like, oh.
Stop reading my script. I don't know
I'm
how
so
you're in my
sorry.
computer, but you gotta calm
14.
down. Okay.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head. 2.
Okay.
9.
19.
All right. If you rolled a 1, your ring of fire protection would have been broken
Oh God.
Oh, heaven.
Okay.
because they were
That's
quickly made,
crazy.
so they are able to be broken.
Something to think about, everyone.
Ooh.
To know.
Yeah. It seems as though the longer you're here and the more stress that they're put under, the more likely they are to break.
Okay, well, I rolled
Okay.
a 2. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 2 is crazy.
Because like if you
Okay.
rolled a 1, you guys would have to leave the fire plane right now, or one of you would die. So what do you guys want to do?
Wait. Okay. Well, if my weapons are, if I saw that, I would wake up swinging. So I don't know if I would accidentally hit someone.
Who's closest?
Yeah.
Ember and
If,
or Kai,
if that was
probably.
my vision, and he was coming at me, my first reaction would be to just swing.
I am just gonna kind of like.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Hiya.
Can I try to like? Either
Don't
I mean
say
I'm not
you
strong
quit.
enough to restrain him, but like I would have tried to dive to like calm him down. Oh
A
no!
natural 20. That's a natural 20.
And
There's 6.
Uh-huh.
There's 5 other creatures.
What if he
in this
swings
area.
high? What if he swings high, but I'm like right below it? It just would have cut my head off, though.
Hey, Giltesh. Does a natural 20 hit?
I will use my reaction to give it an additional +10. That definitely hits.
And what weapon is this that you swung with?
This would be Earth Shatter, because
Got
I
it.
can't wield the Mace of the Storm Giants unless I'm giant.
Yeah, I rolled a
So this would be
D10.
Earth Shatter.
It was an 8, so on a 7 and 8 it would have been Giltesh, and on 9 or 10 it would have been Ember.
Okay. So do I roll damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can find a D10.
Thankfully, you don't have brutal critical, right?
Not yet. Do I?
Ugh.
thank
Actually,
God.
wait. Do I? I don't
Oh,
think I have
no.
it yet.
I
'Cause I
love the
multitask.
fire plane, guys. This has been great.
I do have it. You can roll one. I
Well-
do have it. Just one at this level.
You
Oh my
can.
God.
Well-
You can. It doesn't say you have to. It says
Whoa,
you can.
okay.
Hey,
You should
But
kill.
would
Giltesh.
you?
Look,
But would you?
in this mental state, I'm going for damage. All right. I saw
Let's
a
go.
vision of someone trying to kill me. I'm
is,
going for the kill.
Ian, please lower your
Is it-
camera.
Sorry.
So would this also be doubled or just the first
No, brutal
time?
critical does not get doubled.
This is my
okay, so
Joker
let me roll the
moment.
first one.
Come on, I want you to
So
hit me.
that's a 9. So that's an 18.
I want you
And
to
now the
hit me.
brutal critical die. A 9 again. So that's 27. Plus my strength is 32.
Damn.
Points of damage.
Reaction.
And that's without anything extra that I can do, by the way.
In Umbrella Island, that would cut a leg off.
Can I use my fighting style interception reactions?
Sure.
So I would have already been like trying to, like I would have been moving because I saw him wake up suddenly, and so maybe just like, God, I hope this doesn't like risk a limb, but like even just trying to like throw a dagger out to like block it. I don't know. My sword would probably be too to do in such a short, but like just try to block it with my dagger to reduce it.
Go for it.
I was like, I'll sacrifice part of my body.
There's no need.
6 damage.
So 32 to 26.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a quarter of my health. Technically more. Ow!
This is bludgeoning because it's the Warhammer. It's not slicing anything.
Just for
Just now have a
fun.
big bruise.
Just where'd you hit me?
The Venus.
If I'm laying, technically speaking, if I'm laying down, I'm waking
And by
up.
it,
I would
let's just say
Say
my
my
Venus. Like I would have been standing out.
Head.
probably around like the gut area. I'm assuming because of size difference as well.
Okay.
Because I was technically asleep, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking of from Smiling Friends when I forget the yellow guy's name.
Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie's in hell and punches the little like guy in hell. He's just like, and just like on the ground, like hunched over.
Good morning to you too. Oh.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I have a potion of greater
Cure
healing.
wounds.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
I'm sorry. I had a bad dream. I think I don't
It's okay.
know. Here, and I'll give you the potion so you can take it if you want.
You put it on the ground
It's
next
a potion of greater healing.
Did you just hit a blind guy with a hammer?
Basically.
Is that a man
That's what I
riding
did.
a shrimp? Okay.
How many hit points are you down?
26.
26. We just had a long rest.
You, Giltesh.
What was that?
Do you want to take the potion or do you want me to heal you?
I think, honestly, because yours can kind of do other stuff. If we could just take like a short rest,
Damn.
Bro, I'll heal myself.
Yeah, because you got half your hit dice back from the last time you took a short rest, so you'll have to see how many you have left over now.
I mean, I would have 35 other points of lay on hands left.
Okay, then I'll take it if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll give you 25 hit points back.
I deleted the potion from my inventory so you can keep it.
Okay.
Greater healing.
Yeah, greater.
Well, now that's over with. How's everybody doing this morning? As I cast mending on my ribs. Just like,
You have to have your armor go thunk.
yeah.
Dark
Okay.
circles over me and Giltesh's eyes from like not sleeping.
And how's everybody?
I slept great.
Ultimately, I'm okay.
I wish the lava had filled the tube.
Did we all have bad dreams last night? Is that
Yeah, I didn't
what
have
the fuck?
What the dog do?
No. Ember, get down!
I just want belly rubs. Morning belly rubs.
I'll give him the morning belly rub.
Because I know you woke up screaming, Eleonora, and I'm sorry. Is that something that happens here, or is it just?
Oh, that is what I know of that.
It has never happened to you, to whatever degree it seems like it happened to them.
Enos,
Yeah,
what
that's-
dream did you have?
Never happened to me.
Waylon, like, getting his morning stretch in, feeling nice and rested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one. He's still going through withdrawal, so he's kind of twitching.
Yeah.
Ooh, I saw my cousin killing the Storming tribe, basically.
Oh my gosh. You're not gonna believe this? I also had a dream your cousin killed that tribe.
I use mold earth and just turn Waylon around and shoot him in the opposite direction.
Oh, right. You don't. Okay. So, first of all, the Storming tribe is like my family. Okay. Anyone else care to share? Or, because
My bloody, dying mother was crying on my paralyzed body, and she looked like a zombie. Don't think I'll ever get that image out of my head. It was actually worse than how my dad looked when he died. So, yeah, no, that won't be erased from my brain anytime.
I think I might have had a conversation with one of the children from our family friends.
Oh,
Oh,
The
shit.
one that was kind of part of my my whole deal.
yeah, that's right. Didn't you say
Yeah, you
once
told us
that
about
they
that.
know you?
Apparently.
And
The page is opening!
David.
Everyone make
Ghastly,
dexterity
the
saving
bird's
throws.
back! Yeah. But I had is this real?
No.
Okay.
I was just rolling to
Well-
see where the next volcano storm was coming.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, dear.
They asked if we needed help or if we needed more power, and it was being dragged back to the material plane, and I looked down. I was floating above my body, and I saw these hands grabbing my body. Do they look like human?
Yes.
Or is it like okay? So these human hands like grabbing my body, and my amulet here did a funny little thing. It turned into the face of my teacher. That I guess left in the shadow plane. So Shadowfell, whatever. I don't really try to block out that part of my life, so that is all what happened.
You
I
don't
thought you
think
were
it-
trying to unblock it because you couldn't.
You gotta say that one more time.
Shit. I said I thought you were trying to unblock them in the first place.
It's hard to really kind of unblock what you don't know is there. But what I do remember, I mean, it's kind of one of my biggest failures, I guess, and led to like this. I'm like pointing to my face. So I'm aware of it. I just don't try to dwell on it.
You know they have this new therapy technique called EMDR, I think.
I don't. I'm good. I think I'm good.
What's the plan, guys?
I'd rather just
We gotta keep moving.
drink a beer and call it.
That was a hell of a morning, hell of a wake up. But I think we.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. At least you're awake.
You
gotta be ready for anything.
Lets me know I'm alive.
Yep.
Anywho.
Tally ho.
Tally ho.
Kai.
Excelsior.
I guess to your father. I don't know where it is.
To the Citadel. I'm gonna keep moving to the center island of Mount Saratani.
You are on that island. You were just in the smog of the underside of it.
Here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, we just need to get out the smog. Yeah, no.
You just need to go up the hill.
Yeah, we just need to go up.
Oh
Awkward.
shit, we're that close?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. We were lucky in a strange way.
Yeah.
But yeah, up. Dun, 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 dun.
Because you guys kind of have an idea of where you are. You start heading up the hilled gradient. The sand starts turning away from that blackish sand to more like normal brownish or like particularly dark brown sand. As you just keep climbing up this hill, going up and up and up. As the smog clears, the sand has also become more solid. It's almost a dirt of some kind. It's still brittle to the feeling, but it doesn't feel like you're sinking with every step you take. Smog disappears as you round over the top, and there's this beautiful, like, just ash consistently falling, almost like a snow. If you've ever seen someone cast fairy fire, it looks very similar to that, where it almost has this essence to it. It's not just basic ash. It just is always coming down on this island. The ground has grass. You see ahead of you these pinks, reds, sometimes black flowers. There are trees that grow on this island that almost have leaves to them. In front of you, there's this whole, like, almost divot in the ground in front of you that has all of these trees. And for everyone but Kai, there's this tether that seems to go between all these trees. And what you notice within this tether are people and creatures. Those ghostly apparitions just kind of moving through this almost cage they seem to be trapped in. Some of them look over to you, and you can see their sad, dour expressions of death. But past that, you start to see the volcano going up and up and up to the sky with this inlaid, almost castle on the front of it. It seems to have almost this little town going in front of it as well, where you can see different kinds of elementals. You see the spaghetti ones once more. You see ones that are much more hulking and just like all made of stone. You see one that almost seems to be like a walking lava pond in and of itself. None of them resemble Kai, who has a mixture of all of them. The thin ones have that fire-streaked hair through them. The stone ones have that similar obsidian skin. The other ones that have the lava, which you can see through the veins of Kai himself. There are not many of them here, but there are still some. But you are next to the Cage of the Dead on the island of Saratani, looking towards the citadel where you believe Ignis to stand. And that is where we shall end this episode.
No.
Hell yeah.
Thank you all for
Hell
playing.
yeah.
Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you in episode 81 for potentially the last episode of this storyline. A short one, but a dangerous one. Bye-bye.
Bye.